What's up, everybody? How you doing? Time to stream. Feeling good. Let's go. Nady boy, what up, my dude? I know what's up, my dude. I know this story. Hello, Samus, and hello, Ukulele. Good to see you guys. Well, watch streaks are where it's at, man. Poor Nady boy. Just call it a first try. Call it a gimme. Call it a learning experience. Call it tuition for, you know. Well, for now. Yes, we'd prefer you know the basics before you launch yourself into the wide universe going 100 kilometers or 100 miles an hour, or however fast you guys are allowed to go down there. But yeah. Hey, man. You're not the only one to have ever failed a driver's test. It's good that you did if you didn't know what you're doing. How about that? 2 years, 5 months? That sounds like not enough. Isn't that wild? Okay, it feels like you've just been longer than that, but maybe not. Okay. Long time. Okay, yeah. So, never mind. Samus is half of your time. Hello, Amber Killian. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Today we're just keeping it simple. We're looking at some weird stuff, and then we're gonna play a video game. I have been up my nose about content and life and stuff for days now, and I'm feeling a lot better today. I feel like I'm actually be able to concentrate and have some fun today. I don't know if you guys noticed yesterday, but I was kind of wrecked. I was not functioning well.
Congratulations, Othman Al Yahya 2012. You are the first person to enter the chat.
Well, hello.
First 1 times.
Congratulations, Othman Al Yahya 2012.
Othman Al Yahya.
Enter the chat and have been first 1 time.
That's what I would say. Othman Al Yahya 2012. Othman. That's a good word. I failed my first written driver's test. Yeah, there you go. See, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Hi, Dragon. Just need a job to make up for it. They said $40. Yeah, and you know what? I think it's good, because then you can't just walk in there and you know, take the test over and over and over. You got to get your crap together and know what you're doing. I think it's too much to be like it's the right amount to make it serious, but not like you couldn't not get it. Why can't I speak? You know, out of touch or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I replaced my scrolling TikTok edition with blank scrolling. What? I wonder what swear word you used. Let's see if we can fill it in, can we? Shall we? I've replaced my TikTok scrolling addiction with beep scrolling to try to find a job. I assume that was Indeed. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you, Othman. Glad you're here. How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in on stream. Good to see you on YouTube. Very neat to have someone on YouTube hanging out. We don't have very many YouTubers, especially considering it's, you know, not the easiest place to watch. McDonald's already rejected you? What did you do? I thought anybody could get a job at McDonald's. Did your resume have the word terrorist on it, or something that would literally not work? Was it, does it say I'm terrible at all jobs? Like, McDonald's is the entry level. If I had to guess, it was probably your availability, right? Yeah, please avoid swearing, Nady boy. We prefer not to have all the beeps in there. My resume is small. All that's on his bike shop gig. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being small. Not having much resume. So you pad it with is your volunteer hours. You pad it with your certificates, anything on a certificate you've gotten. You pad it with your interests. You know, been streaming on Twitch consistently for this long. I have CPR, or I have my lifeguard certificate. I am what's another good thing you kind of put on there? You're, like anything you can put on there to demonstrate that you have skills and consistency, that you can be taught and that you can show up. That's what they want to know. Can you be taught? Can you show up? Reject from McDonald, breaking out in violent rash when in contact with saturated fat. Yes, that would do it. Other than not being able to be around your food, I will totally be able to work for you. Can I just stay in the bathroom though, and away from everybody? Dream job I want is a service desk at a local grocery store because it's perfect for transportation. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Just like I said, make sure you pad out your resume as best you can, right? Like legitimately be like, think through all the things you've ever got, all the things you've ever done. Even if you're at church, like if you teach at church in Sunday school, or you're an usher at church, like literally just kind of put it in there. Say, you know what, been an usher for this long at blankety blank church. Like it all counts. It all counts. Most of the time people are like, oh, whatever, jobs are only the jobs you can do, but they just want to know that there's someone that they can call and say, does he show up? And there's something it'll demonstrate that can they train you? That's it. I mean, it's something. It's only once, but yeah. McDonald's will not hire anyone who can fix the ice cream machine. Yeah, maybe you're overqualified, Nitty. Maybe that's the problem. At that entry level, don't pad too much. Do ask friends. Well, yeah, what you know, but it's not about padding. It's just about, like, if you only got one thing on there, like your name, one thing, they need to be able to, you need to be able to show some stuff. Like don't make things up, but dig down, man. Well, excellence with technology and 4 years as a content creator with on PC that sounds better. You know what I mean? Which demonstrates your excellence with technology. Everybody says good at computers, right? Not everybody can say has consistently used your video editing software and PC and all the rest of that stuff to demonstrate your excellence. My dad's trying to avoid anything remotely close to what he used to do. Oh, is he looking for another job? Dragon says, I was denied McDonald's because I wasn't available enough. I needed 6-hour break in the middle of the day for my dad's dialysis. Even though I offered to work 2 hours overtime. Yes, I mean that is the other thing that'll shoot you in the foot. You walk into a place and you're like, even if you're qualified, and you're like, I can only work, Mondays from 2 to 8, and Saturdays from noon to 3. That's when I can work. They'll just say no because you're too hard to schedule. You gotta be 18 for Dunkin' Donuts? Why? Unless you got like a licensed Dunkin' Donuts that sells you the Bailey's coffee. I don't know. Why would you need to be 18? That's weird. He's fine helping as volunteer. He doesn't want to shoehorn any sort of leadership in youth ministry. I can understand that. I mean, you do a lifetime of something. Actually, he probably wants to do something physical. I don't know how old he is, but my guess is that he wants to walk around and get some sunshine and whatnot, because he spent so much time in an office and doing like heavy things. It'll be nice to walk out there and do something at the beginning of the day and see it done by the end. I do not have such problems. I love my job. This is the greatest thing I've been able to do in my entire life, and I'm glad to be here. Every time I feel crappy and I'm like, oh, stream, blah, I always give myself a real good smack in the head, because come on, dude, like this is the best thing anybody in the history of ever has ever done. So I'm so happy with being here. I need to go outside so I don't die. That's my problem. I need to be outside so that, my body doesn't quit. Nady says, I have a really good job, pretty much guaranteed because the 5+ family members work there. Nice. Once I turned 18, but I need a job for the next 2 years to save for a car to get funds to move out. Plus, I'm thinking about dropping out and getting a GED, but my parents said I need a job to do that. Well, yeah. I say it this way. Leaving is only half a plan. Okay. I'm fine if my kids want to stop doing something, right? If they wanted to, like, I don't want to do, whatever the thing I signed up for. I go, okay, the reason, why don't you want to do that? And is it, it's because you're lazy or whatever, then no. But if you're like, no, I've been thinking about it and it's just not what I want to do anymore. I'm always like, I say, leaving is only half a plan. Where are you going to go? Because if you don't fill out the rest of the idea or fill out the rest of the plan, you'll just stop. You'll be in a void. The same people, even people who are going through a really hard time with their parents or a really hard time with their significant other or boyfriend or school or whatever, like you're going through a bad time and your brain is like, get me out of here. Well, get me out of here is only half a plan. You need to be able to find the place you're going to go, right? I'm going to leave my whatever difficult situation. I'm going to go to this better situation. I'm going to run away from this place. I'm going to run towards this place, and this is where I'm going to end up. Because if you just run away, you're stuck. And I've known people who leave, but because they just left, they end up homeless. They end up moving in with someone worse. They end up going to a job that they absolutely despise because they just had to take it because they were desperate. Like, leaving is only half a plan. You need to figure out where you're going. Already homeschooled, barely do much learning already. Might as well just get a GED so I can get a required job at 17. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, right? Like, what's the goal? Like, if you think through your life and you're like, okay, I want to be a this, or I want to go to this country, or I want to have this kind of skill, or I want to end up here. Now's the time to start talking about the question, what do I need to get there? Right? What do I need to get there? Because stopping homeschool so you can get a GED is only half a plan. Why do you want the GED? Where are you going to go with that? Right? What's a job? What do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Chris says he had a business as a window cleaner and was out in the community a lot, so that's not an issue. Yeah, okay. Far out. So it sounds like he's willing to do some work. Good for him. Fallout 76 is so chill with the radio on. He's just sitting there chilling with the radio on. Has anybody been watching the Fallout TV show? Someone told me, I think my son told me, he said everybody likes it. I've never seen it, but I heard from one person that it's good. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. My advice is don't take a job because if it makes lots of money, most jobs have taken because of money. I did not like. Money is important, but do not make it the most important. Yeah, you're exactly right, Farrick. I mean, money helps, but if you're miserable, right? Taking a job that you can like or enjoy or think is helpful, you know what I mean, at a little bit lesser pay is far more better experience, far more better with your life than taking a job that will pay you lots but you absolutely despise, because you won't last, right? You won't last. I know that, like, for example, like there are jobs at the mill where you have to clean out the grossest stuff and like the sewer system and put on scuba gear and go scrape off the filter for the poop filter. Like, it's awful stuff, and it's like they give you lots of money but nobody wants to stay in the job, right? Nobody wants to stay there. It's not family friendly. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't think it would be family friendly, but is it like bad? My goal is to be able to move out at 18 and hopefully get married soon after, settle down, work, retire retire early. Wow, there's a big jump there, bud. Let's see what God has planned for me from there. Who knows? Maybe he's a completely different path for me. Oh, well, there's a lot in the middle there. So God has a plan for you now. So don't be skipping over and thinking that life starts at age 50, because it doesn't. I'm not even there yet, man. I've had plenty of life, and you can get a lot done not married, and your work. If that assumption is that, like, your value is in what you're able to contribute to the world, that's not true either, right? So that's what I said. Give it some thought, give it some prayer. What do you want to do? What are you good at? That kind of thing, right? Innuendo, violence, gore. I don't care about violence, but yeah, I've spent a bunch of time swearing and exaggerated superhero story. With Portlandia skits. Okay, interesting little. That's an interesting description. What I heard, Fallout TV show is bad. Brotherhood of Steel is a joke now. Simple Raider can kill multiple dudes in power armor. Oh, you mean from a perspective of a fan? See, I've never played the game, so I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about it. I've never played the game. I only know a little bit about it from what I've seen in top 10 lists. Right? It's never been. Bethesda games are officially off the table for me. I don't want to play them. I've had one experience with Bethesda. It was Starfield, and I didn't like it. It was boring. So if that's what it's going to be like, then I don't want to do it. I don't play them anymore. There's lots of other games out there. They're just not my bag. I can understand why other people love them, go crazy, but I can't see living in Fallout for any period of time, reading a bunch and then wandering around and then doing side quests forever. Ugh, not my jam. It's like literally those games are side quests. My son's like, the fun is in the side quest. It's all in the side quest. And if anybody's ever watched me play, I like the story. I want to see the one story. Again, I'm still a dumb kid. What I really want, I could easily change. So I don't want to have anything specifically laid out. Yeah, but you're old enough now to know yourself some, to have some opinions on the future. I'm not saying you should be nailed down. I don't think that's true. I didn't know what I was going to do until I was 23, 24. So like no pressure, but you're old enough now to start, thinking about it anyway. So I'm glad you are. Fallout 76 is good for me because I'm not raging. Oh, you're just chilling. Yeah, okay. Far out. Gotta have those games sometimes, right? You hope to be more lore accurate. These days, it's almost like it's impossible for people to be lore accurate, and it's funny because part of the reason people love that game and the reason it's popular is because people like the stories, right? They like the world. They want to live in that world and be like, what would it be like to live in that world in higher definition? And then they're like, well, let's change the world and change the stories and change the characters. Like, that's why the part they liked, you're taking away. You like the aesthetic, but the game's kind of boring. I wonder if there's a good post-apocalyptic. I mean, there's lots of post-apocalyptic games like that, but it's a bit more like action-oriented or a bit more individual story. I kind of think like Plague Tale style storytelling, but like with post-apocalyptic stuff. I don't know, but not zombies. I'm so sick of friggin' zombies. Why is every game got to be scary these days? Nah, I don't think I'll ever play a Bethesda game ever again. I would have to be bribed or threatened at this point. Yeah, brain isn't fully developed till your mid-20s. Yeah, exactly right. So there you go. Did you comment on the Duncan having to be 18-year-old? Oh yeah, did you say, yeah, why did you have to be 18? Did you give an answer for that? Later year for ADHD? Nah. Not necessarily. You can know. It's just, everybody's on a different path, and that's okay. Your value is not in what you do, and your value is not in what you contribute or how much money you make. Your value is inherent, and if you are serving God and living for people and have friends and are loved, and then you're doing fine. Starfield was probably one of the worst games Bethesda ever put out on release. I really enjoyed Skyrim. I would recommend that one. Everybody's saying Skyrim. My son was obsessed with Skyrim. That's where he's done everything the game has to offer. He absolutely loved it. He likes Souls-like games and stuff like that. It's just, and he's been playing Cyberpunk, and so he's done like 1 million Cyberpunk side quests. He absolutely loves it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess, but I like having a story. Actually, I've considered playing Helldivers. Just because I've heard it's really funny. And I think because I've been really enjoying like the bow and arrow, throwing the boomstick kind of thing, I'm like, would I like playing an FPS? Would I play an FPS? Would I enjoy that? But then it's hard to turn that into a conversation, right? And I would never be great at it or the best or ranked or anything because I don't play enough. So is it worth it? Child labor laws? Really? Boring. I want to know it's because for some nefarious reason. Raging all day, all my Monday at Ark, and noticed I wasn't wearing desert armor. Oh, that's funny. Totally been there, dude. Like, why? And then you look and you're like, oh, I didn't level up. I'm using the gun I didn't level up. Is that why? That would be why everything's really hard right now. Threat, play Fallout New Vegas or Samus will shave your beard off. She could come at me with the lawn shears. Play. Yeah, that's true. They are both post-apocalyptic. Although, what was the word that St. Bear used yesterday? Eco-brutalism? Was that what it was? I kind of like that. That's a fun word. I don't care about money for wealth. I care about I can live comfortably and not be in debt. So I have less time. Yeah, don't go in debt, dude. Dude, just don't. Okay, if you can, Nady boy, if you can live life starting right now, not being in debt, if you just said to yourself and you're like, I will never be in debt. I will never be in debt. And you just live that way, like God will provide what I need, and I'm not going to go to the credit card companies or to the bank or to my parents or to whatever. I'm not going to live in debt. And you will orient your life in such a way that it's like, I'm not going to overspend. I'm not going to overpromise. I'm not going to overcommit. I'm not going to sign contracts I can't fulfill. You're going to have so much a better life. You'll be far more flexible. You'll be able to do all kinds of things that you couldn't otherwise do, and many of your peers can't do because they're in debt. I was watching a short yesterday. It was some girl. She was at a university, and it was like, hey, so what are you taking? And she's like, oh, I'm in psychology. And the interviewer was like, by the end of your time, how much debt will you have? And she said around $200,000 in debt. And then the interviewer goes, do you know your interest rate? No. Do you know what your payment plan is going to be? No. Do you know how long it'll take you to pay it off? No. Like, she's going to walk out of there with $200,000 in debt, no job and a piece of paper. She will be beholden for the rest of her life. Others will be controlling her for the rest of her life. I have multiple Fallouts because they keep giving them away for free. Yeah, exactly. Why is Dunkin' different? That's a good question, you know? You could probably go to Chick-fil-A as a 14-year-old. Wasteland 3, good post-apocalyptic game to play. Is that... That sounds hard. All your games are hard, though, Everkillian. They really are. Like, you play games that require so much brain power and strategy and knowledge and memory and all kinds of stuff. I'm just a big dummy who shoots things. I don't play games so I have to think about it, man. I've done. Not gonna lie, Everkillian, I honestly feel in my heart like I've done enough thinking for this life. It's stupid, but like when I sit down to a game, I'm like, I've done enough thinking for this life. I don't want to anymore. And please put me on this passenger. I'll lock up this roller coaster. I'll lock in, and you just take me where I need to go and make me feel like I'm doing something. You know, like that. It might be terrible, but honestly, that's the games I want to play. Scheduling hours of operation? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, child labor law makes sense, but I enjoyed Starfield. My roommate's super into it, but it's for sure not everyone's cup of tea. Plenty of other good games out there for a fraction of the price. Well, my son's like, you know, if you want, just go to Neon in Starfield and play all the stuff there. Then you'll be playing like clean version of Cyberpunk. And you won't have to look at all the yuck. I'm like, all right. Gonna follow Dave Ramsey and his advice because I know that he bases a lot of his money on the philosophy of the Bible. Yep. I mean, his advice is for a certain kind of people, right? Like he's not talking to 16-year-olds, right? He's usually talking to people that are already in debt or people that have money to invest, or they have, you know, there's people that are trying to get to the next level of income or whatever. Like when it comes to starting out, like obviously he's got some advice, but a lot of his stuff isn't really for you or for me for that matter. I listened to Dave Ramsey because his book got me out of debt. We went from like 20 some $1,000 in the hole to, you know, positive because we took his advice and we were serious about it. Oh, you tried Evil West? I think I just saw a trailer for that. It was just, yeah, it was one of those AA games that they were recommending. And it's like, they said, it's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. I'm like, all right. Which is AA, right? It's like, it's good, but it's not great. Most are 16? I probably now these days, right? Yeah, like when my first job, I was 14. Some MMOs I do not like because people expect a certain play style. You can't do what you want except to succeed. I have to use X skills in Y order. Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons I think one of the reasons I really hated. Well, I won't. Yeah, whatever. It's not the same thing, but I was thinking about what's it called? The Disney one. The not Final Fantasy. What's it called? Anyway, you know the Disney one with Sora. Like I didn't like that game because it had all the worst parts. It was like you have to organize your skill tree and you have to, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, and you have to jam, like it's a button masher that you have to run a bunch, you have to know a bunch of stuff and go places and remember where you were, and I just didn't like any of it. A lot of people say his advice is good. It's not bad. Like, especially if you're trying to get out of debt. Like it's just hardcore. That's the thing. If you're in debt, he's hardcore. He's like, go sell your car. You know, get out of debt. Don't buy any new stuff. Get out of debt. Downsize your house. Sell half your stuff. Get out of debt, right? It's hardcore. So we did that. And the only reason I can be doing what I'm doing now at full time is because we listened to Dave Ramsey's advice however many years ago. If I was beholden, if I was literally in debt to somebody, the bank or otherwise, this would be a no-no. I couldn't do what I'm doing. But because we got out of debt and we saved some money, I've been able to do what I'm doing. You're free to do stuff. 25, he'd paid off all of his wife's debt. Yeah, you can do it. You just got to go with gazelle intensity. As a kid, there's no debt as long as I'm smart. Yeah, just like... You're going to walk out there and they're going to try to hand you a credit card. And they're going to say, you have to start building your credit rating. So here's a credit card. Just pay for stuff and then pay it off immediately. You got to start building that credit rating. It's a lie. No, you don't. No, you don't. And it's a trap. And your brain is not going to be able to do that well because you'll start lying to yourself. You'll be like, well, if I make the money and then I can buy the thing today that I want, and then before 30 days is up, I can pay it off. And you'll just get yourself upside down in no time at all, right? It's a trap. Immediately turns off stream. Zach's like, thank you. Feel free to fill in whatever you want, Zach, of where stuff landed. Not going to go to college. Place I'm going to work, send me to trade school for free. I can work my way up in the company. No college. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. For sure. For sure. If you go into trade, you get trained for them. If it's a job you can enjoy and other people can support you, that's a great idea. That's solid. Use Admiral Akbar. I'm just saying, if you don't have debt, you're a lot more flexible. The Ransom's out there doing stuff. I'm doing stuff. We're all doing stuff. Who's not doing stuff? How have you guys been? How are things? I've been, today's a lot better for me. I've been really enjoying today. It's been a lot of been able to chat with a dude about some cool stuff. Not gonna say who or what, but it was nice to be able to chat with that guy. I was talking to Saint Bear. So yesterday, I can tell you guys this now. We decided, how do I back this up? Okay, so you guys were talking about TacoCon, right? TacoCon. So TacoCon had a chance to go TacoCon Mini. TacoCon Mini would have been connect ourselves to another conference, like someone else's event, when they would give us some time and give us a place and give us a building, right? And so it was I don't know. I don't want to say who or whatever, but we just sent the message yesterday basically saying we looked into it, and because of the distance of travel and because of the people that we serve aren't anywhere near there, it would take them they would have to go there and it would be a pain for them. It isn't the event for us, but we would like, and I said personally, I would still like to show up. I'd still like to be involved in somehow if I can. And they said, we've actually been thinking about having you, bringing you in and doing something. So that made me feel really good that someone out there, like, because I was worried they were going to be like, not that they would, but like you suck and you said that you were thinking about it. Now you're not thinking about it, but they're like, whatever. They got tons of people that are waiting in the wings for doing stuff like that. So that's fun. That's cool. I'm very glad. It's NCMS. I can say that, NCMS, right? Just awesome dudes being awesome. And they were awesome to me. And so that was the first, so that gave me a lot of encouragement. And then we were talking to Ukulele, or she was talking to me, rather, and she's like, well, we looked into it, and like there's this like conference place that's in Pennsylvania that would cost almost nothing that we can all drive to, or a lot of people can drive to in the circle and get to, and we could do like a taco thing there, and it wouldn't cost a ton of money, and it wouldn't cost a plane fare, and we all wouldn't have to stay. And I'm like, that's cool, man. That's cool. So TacoCon didn't die, but that idea has been punted to a different location. So I'm excited about it. Throw the taco merch into that. Throw the exciting conversations I've been having and the launch of the book, which is coming real soon. Like I feel a lot better. Yesterday I was really down on myself, and for no reason other than, life and fatigue and blah. No student loan, no car. Only thing I would have to worry about is rent, utilities, and insurance. Rock and roll. I mean, get a car or get some way to get around, because that's more fun. But yeah, loans are bad. We cannot allow a stuff gap. The stuff must be accomplished. Host TacoCon in your backyard. Throw a barbecue with your yummy grilled tacos. I don't own a barbecue, but yes, grilled tacos. Let's go. I don't know what a grilled taco is, but that sounds delicious. So NCMS, yeah, they announced their conference yesterday. It's really cool. Like, so I went to NCMS last year, and it was down in Texas at Marble Falls, and it was neat because basically the event is designed to be sort of a twofold thing. At least it was last year, right? And it was meant to be, hey, people who don't know about nerd culture or who are interested in what the future of ministry is going to look like, come and listen to these people. And it was meant to be sort of a hoo-ah, rah-rah for people who were involved. Right, so it was very, very cool. Like they brought in like the dude from that like he started League of Legends or some jazz, right? And so he came in and it was like, that's cool. We felt like we were being rewarded for being cool and doing work because we were able to see this guy. That's pretty cool. And then there were some churches around that were like, they didn't know jack squat about nothing, and so they were able to experience what it's like to be ministry for the first time and have these people stand up and go, you know what? I do ministry and it works and it's cool, and listen to all these lives that are changing because of stuff you'd never heard of. So I think that it's super valuable. I heard from Mark that he's doing it a little different this time. Like the emphasis, like the sort of the theme is going to be similar, but the way that they're going to do it a little bit different. So they just tried it for the first time last year. So yeah, it's going to be tweaked. I'm excited. It's neat to know somebody, and like I don't know Mark. Like we've talked, I've sat, we've eaten together, we've been in the same room together a bunch of times, but it's not like he's my best buddy. But it's really cool to know a guy in a group that is doing such big, really exciting, important stuff. Just really, really neat. We need those. We need the big thinkers who can connect to like big corporations and do lots of really rad stuff, and we need the grunters that are just willing to do the work completely without any kind of fame and just really, really support without knowledge. We need the people that are doing spiritual support, and we need the people that are doing the entertainment stuff and the editing stuff. We need everybody, people that are educating, people that are the money people. We need them all, right? We need them all. Because then we can work together as the body of Christ. I'm a grunter worker. We need those. Yeah, you were going to go. Yeah, I heard you were going to go. That's kind of fun. Yeah, it's cool. We'll have to put you to work. Instead of going to talk to your friends, can you go stand at a booth for 9 hours? 12 hours? You don't need to see your friends. Go stand at a booth and hand out flyers for 12 hours. Saint Bear is a very cool dude. Not only is he smart and well-connected and literate and godly, but he's also very humble and very kind and very generous and just servant-hearted. He's a really great guy. If anybody can get to know Saint Bear, you know, what a blessing it'll be just to know the dude. He's a really cool guy. You have to grunt every time you do something? Well, yeah, it's because you're working really hard, Zach. What's the matter? You ain't never done a job where you had to go every now and again? I mean, obviously you've done that one job where you have to go every now and again, but that's by yourself in the bathroom, which is not technically a job, even though you're sweating while doing it, okay? I'm talking about, like, hard work. Well, I mean, that is hard work, but you know what I mean. Taco merch booth? It's... Zach is currently watching me on the toilet. That's confirmed. Zach, toilet watcher confirmed. You'd totally be down to go to Colorado Springs. I think if you go down there, you'll get a lot of encouragement. I think it'll be really cool to be there. If they let me come and they want me to do something, I'd be happy to come. But regardless, if you can get there, I think it'll be really cool. It's in a castle. They're putting it in a castle. That's cool. Last time we did it, like, they had times breakout sessions where people just kind of played board games. So how cool would it be to play it like an actual, you know, medieval board game in an actual freaking castle? That's kind of cool. Quiz? I mean, he's the size of a billboard, man. Quiz is a very large dude. We could just put the taco merch on him and he would just be like free advertising just by walking around. Play Castlevania in a castle. There, that's the stuff. Yeah. Boom. But yeah, I mean, at the very least, like if not the least, but like if we got there and there was like a table and we had like a poster or some junk and then some pamphlets and QR code or whatever, just to kind of, you know, show that we're there, might be cool. I don't know how many content creators are going to be there necessarily, but if you could, if churches or other ministries could see that there's a group out there dedicated to serving and loving and networking and training Christian content creators, then, you know, they might be like, cool. Hopefully by then I'll have the book out and then they can have a pile of my books there. That'd be kind of fun. Someone asked me, was it last week, if I could sell my other books this year? Like, I've got these ones, the Art of the Christian Ninja ones, and they invited me to a little event that they're doing, and it's around here. It's like in Ontario, and it's like the guy was going through this book, and he's like, "Yeah, I like it. I wonder if you can come and sell some to the people at my event." And so I'm like, maybe, but buying things up front is always a risk, you know. That's why I have a pile of them sitting there. It's because they didn't sell, and you don't never know how much you're going to sell. Yeah, spread the word, get people involved, let people know. Just, yeah, exactly. Betrayal at house on a hill in a castle. Is that a board game? I don't know that one. Can you sell them? That's not up to me. I mean, literally, you know what I mean? Like I said yesterday, like, I'm a bad salesman and I'm not a great business guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I've had to learn some stuff. It's just that I'm a grunter too. Like, I really am. Put your head down, do the work, you know, take care of people and do my best and pray that God pays my bills. That's just how I've always lived. Scooby-Doo is a board game. Oh, fun. There actually is a Scooby-Doo version as well. All right, cool. I mean, I'm trying to think of how that would work, because I've seen a ton of Scooby-Doo, right? Obviously, there's multiple people working together to solve a mystery, and then, you know, you unmask the guy at the end. That's fun. Hello, DJ. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Since we're here, I may as well pull it up. Why not get ye old Weird Wednesday going? since we're here and all. Hey, it came in the right spot. Scooby-Doo, but one of your team is one. Oh, the one who betrays you. Oh, that's Amogus. But I get you. That's cool. Explorer's house, haunt starts, try to survive is a basic thing. And then figure out who's haunting? Like, how do you win? Other than not die. Like, is it like Phasmo, where you have to, like, figure out what the ghost is and, like, exorcise them? Automatically assumes Scrappy is guilty. I mean, he is the most sus. That is absolutely true. So this dude's name is Bezow Doodoo Zoppity Bop Bop Bop. No, that's Bezow Doodoo Zoppity Bop Bop Bop. Nady, obviously. The news didn't care why he was arrested. Yes, the name is enough. Like, arrested for what? Who cares, right? Mass murder, parking tickets, who cares? His name is Bezow Doodoo Zoppity Bip Bop Bop Bop. I would have called him Zoppity Bip Bop Bop. B-I-P, not B-O-P. But what do I know? That's not my culture. What culture is he appropriating? Munchkin culture? Jazz, scat culture? The haunting starts when the betrayal happens. The game then has different rules on how to win depending on how the betrayal happened. Oh, fun. Okay, cool. Alakazoo, Menchkaboo, Bezow Doodoo, Zoppity Bop 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 Boo. Put them together, and what do you got? A criminal, apparently. A criminal. You didn't see that coming, did you? Kind of good looking when he tells the girl at the bar his name. Yeah, but you know he's got to talk like this, right? Hey, how you doing? My name's Bezow Doodoo, Zippity Boop Bop Bop. What's your name? There's no way he can have a high voice. Otherwise, he would be Munchkinland, right? No girls writing that in a notebook? Yeah, you can call me Doo-Doo. My friends call me Doo-Doo. Or Bop Bop. Or a Bit Bop Bop. Or Bzow. Actually, call me that. Call me Bzow. No, he changed. He 0% chance he didn't pick that name for himself. It's like those people that try to have a license plate that says like 1IVWVI1, you know, so it just looks like a pattern so they can kind of screw with the computer. KMPL skit with more and more grotesque names for football players. I haven't seen that one. I remember the one where the teacher was, like mispronouncing like usual names like Aaron and whatever, and just making them sound more gangster, I guess, or more urban. He actually named himself that. I would just call him Bezow. Bezow. Yeah, exactly. 1IT11TI. Yeah, exactly. Zaphod Beeblebrox. Maybe that's what he was shooting for and he didn't know how to spell. He panicked. He's looking for Zaphod Beeblebrox and he's like, I can't remember the name. Sir, you have to get out of line or fill it out. Sir, you've been here for too long. Oh, fine. Crazy looking bare knuckle boxer with the glorifying name Apostle Spencer. Dude, that's a great name. Apostle Spencer. That's almost as good as Max Power. Imagine the cop getting his name. Yeah, no kidding, right? No, but really, what's your name? Sir, no, it really is. No, but really, what's your name? Holds up the ID. It's clearly fake. Give me a real ID. No, but really, it's my name. I like to not say things when I put up a picture like this. Just because why would I? Isn't it clever though? Come on, that's clever. That requires more than one participant, you know? Hey. Quiz. He's attracted. He's like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, buddy, you're probably drunk. No, that's my real name, I promise. There are enough awful teeth in this world without the pretend ones. They definitely look like, you know, they did really good on the enamel. Makes me think of a horse. A horse. I mean, it required teamwork, which is good. I mean, they worked hard on this one. Somebody conceived of this. They thought about this. They're like, you know what? I have an idea. Let's put this on the internet for all to see. Here's why nobody chooses that color nail polish at the salon anymore. Actually, I never thought of it that way, but like if you looked at your hands and they were like, looked like that, and people were like, those look like teeth. You look like you're wearing teeth. That would turn me off of whatever that was. I think it's interesting that they used an actual lipstick on the fingers. It does look a little weird. But what else are you going to use? Those are lips. Oh, you put the K in Peel skit in Discord? Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. I have an idea, but I'm going to keep it to myself. I got this crazy idea, but I need your help. I'm worried that we won't be friends anymore once I share it with you, though. I have a question for you. Here's a picture for you. What were they trying to spell? What were they trying to spell in this one? Needs googly eyes. What doesn't? Everything needs googly eyes. Does anybody ever call them humps, though? Shmup. It's a video game zone. I've never heard of anybody calling it a hump. Especially not multiple humps. And it's not even a hump. That's not even a hump. Like, that road looks fairly flat. This is the perfect picture to send to unwanted advances. Yeah, I assume you mean the teeth one. It's reflecting on the car, so you know it's real. Oh. Like over here, you mean? Yeah, okay. Oh, you mean right here? Yeah, well. You have a sign close by that okay, so it is a hump. You call it a hump. Where are you? I've never heard it. I've heard of a bump. I've heard of dip. You know? But never hump. They are speed bumps, they aren't hills, and they won't admit to being potholes. So what do you call them? No, yeah, this is the we did it on purpose. These are humps. In Zach, where Zach lives, they're called shump. That's welcome, shump. Oh, that's lewd, right? As my first thought is that's not a word people use anymore. Hump. You just says hump? Interesting. That's interesting. Probably for slowing down near us. Near a school. That's fun. School zone. It's the Amish way of saying jump is hump. Let us all. Everybody hump. Everybody hump. No, that's not how the song goes. Here must you pass slow. Hey man. Hey man, you. Please slow. Speed hump, and the next one says bump. This is a hump. This is a bump. It's like Bob's a tomato. This is sitting. This is standing. They didn't even get close. Because the H, maybe the M and the U, but still, you got it wrong. Regardless, you got it wrong. Speaking of things that you don't know what it's talking about, what were they trying to say here? Regrets. No regrets. I have no regrets. If you stay, stay forever. If you go, do it today. If you stay, stay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what fever meant. Or tever. Is that a 4? It must be a 4. Is that what it is? If you stay, stay forever. If you go, do it today. Okay, all right. I've never heard that before. Quiz, what? No, really, I still don't know what it says. Yeah, forever, right? Like, why is it I guess because it would have been too far around. But today, Forevertd. I mean, it's not like it's only one letter more. Something not to tell your grandkids about one day. Yeah, this is, I mean, if you start to think of the story behind this one, and really, like, to be able to tattoo this on your body, what would you have had to go through as a human being to put this on your body? You'd have to have been rejected or betrayed, or in a long-term relationship that totally went sideways, that you'd be willing to put this on your body and use it as an advertisement for how you perceive relationship, right? It literally would be, it's a sign of something. And you know what else is a sign of something? Speaking of signs of something, this is a sign of being cool. This guy's cool, man. Quiz, I think you could pull this look off. You gonna get that tattooed on you, Zach? I was part of XtianNinja's chat. You can use XN if you want to save some money. Teenager who drank too much and had a bad idea. That's a less good story. Yeah, I think Quiz could do this one. He's got long hair, so he could probably pull off the tail, at least part of the tail. I think the trick would be finding somebody who could actually pull it out, like actually make it for you. That would be the hard part. Like if you brought this into a hair salon and you were like, I want this, I'm not sure how many people would say yes. So somebody got double dog dared. How do you come up with that? That's chat GPT. What is the weirdest haircut you can think of? And it's like, gecko. Let me explain. Hello, I'm watching you people. I don't have a cookies. What I do have, though, is I have one that is, it goes, exclamation point, do a thing to, I'm watching you people. That's fun. It's got a bunch of random things that it does. So if you want to do something fun, say do it, exclamation point, do a thing to, and then put in someone's name. Hair guana. It's a hair guana. I smacked myself. Oh, did I forget? Oh, that's what I did wrong. Hold on, let me try again. At do a thing to at I'm. There you go. Try that one. There, I greeted you with a puppy. I'm watching you people tickle XtianNinja with a Zamboni. How'd that work? Ow. I think Quiz could pull this off. I really do. I think Quiz could make this happen. Yeah, it's all one word, Davey. How you guys doing? How you doing, people? And by people, I mean an individual person. We're trying to find Nady Boy a job, and I think these are some good options. I think so. If you're looking for a job, Nady Boy, Here are 4. There's Mole Catcher, Frog Juggler, Chicken Whisperer, and Squirrel Matador. Stabbed me with a rubber chicken. And by tickled we mean ran over. It would be a very unpleasant death, being ran over with a Zamboni. I knew someone who tickled a chainsaw. He only needed 2 stitches. My dad's got a scar on his leg because he was chainsawing somewhere and he just went straight into his leg. Hey, Donnie. Do a thing to Donnie. I'm going to see how much can I get to do all of them? Oh, they're volunteer. Did I not mention? I'm sorry. You can't be a squirrel matador near me. I'm the only one allowed in the area. Yeah, how many do you need, really? Not very many. Dragonheart defeated Donnie Dreams with the Vuvuzela. I'm watching you people stab ukulele worship with an Xbox controller. How can you catch a blemish on someone's face? You can't. It's you snip them off, and then when they fall off, you catch them, I guess. Yes, they have chainsaw pants. That's probably what he should have been wearing, but it was back in the day. You know what I mean? Yes, if you could, yeah, take a picture of your new iguana style, your lizard hair. What's a vuvuzela? Do you remember back in the day? This is a while back when they had the World Cup in South Africa. And when you were watching the World Cup, it was like this constant like drone of bees. It sounded like a didgeridoo full of bees. Those were vuvuzelas. They're like kind of like trumpets, but they sound really kind of low and beesy. Yeah, so that's a vuvuzela. Do a thing turns into greeted XtianNinja as a mole catcher, right? I mean, what we need to do is peer pressure Nady into becoming a frog juggler. I think you can do it. Chicken Whisperer. Yeah, they were so loud. I'm pretty sure they had to invent some kind of audio filter in order to get rid of them, so that they could watch the soccer, because it was every time they had it was a wow like the whole time, the entire game. I'm here greeting the Saints by bludgeoning them with controllers. I mean, that's what better way is there to do anything other than purifying someone's soul with an Xbox controller? Vuvuzelas contravene several Geneva conventions. They're definitely a very specific thing. In what state do the frogs need to be? Probably asleep. A state of being asleep. Otherwise, they're not going to cooperate. Phoenix is a chicken whisperer? There you go. Is the World Cup in North America? I didn't know that. Is that true? Fantastic. Wait, hold on. Is this becoming reality? What are we doing as a fundraiser goal? Is he saying yes? Did he say yes? Did Quiz say yes? Did I miss something? Yeah, how much exactly? Zach's asking the right question. How much you want? Quiz. We will raise the money on this stream. Everybody wants to see it. Everybody. I mean, as a thought experiment though, Quiz, like how much would it take? Would it be $100? Would it be $500? What would it take for Quiz to carve a lizard onto his head? What's your price, man? What's your price? We're not going to be filing that away. Quiz or Ukulele isn't taking notes right now on what your price is for what we can exploit you for. I just want to know. Theoretically. You could keep coming. I'm watching you people. It's a free class to learn stuff. Feel free. I'm gonna have to think about that. You know, are you telling me you didn't instinctually know immediately what your price was? Come on, you did. Mine would be $400. I know immediately what it would be. To have that like carved into your head as something that you would wear for a while. Let's say, you know, until it grew out. I'd probably do it for $400. I'd like. you might. What was the number that jumped to mind? Like, what was the one that like entered your brain? I want to know if Quiz is cheaper or more than me. Does he have more self-esteem or less? Is he willing to sell out or is he not? No, dude, the class is closed. Nobody else is coming in. That's it. It's closed. You leave, nobody's going to replace you. It's closed. Zach said I would have done it for 100. Concerto for C in Vuvuzela organ and orchestra that premiered in 2010 in Helsinki. That would sound like bagpipes. It would legit sound like bagpipes. Speaking of jobs for Nady Boy, I think I found another one. This seems like it would be fairly simple. Make it a squirrel and I do it for the price of a haircut. Okay. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for help. Let's see what comes down. 200 IQ. I mean, that's it, right? Like, if you can pull this off and you're actually making money off of it. Oh, I know plenty of ladies who have spent more than $100. My daughter, she went for a full cut and color and like bleaching and everything. That was way more than $100. Fundraiser, $1,000. You're a more respectable man than me. Interesting. So this is what it came up with for a squirrel style hair. Not quite what we're talking about. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see. Let's keep trying, shall we? That's not it. Yeah. All right, Everkillian, thank you, man. Have a good one. Good night. For me to wear more, I mean, legit, you would literally need to like collect hair for 5 years to pull that off. You need Rapunzel to donate. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, that's got an actual squirrel in your hair holding like a branch. Not sure that's what we meant. And you have a tail growing out of your back. But that's kind of adorable. Let's be real. That's a cute hairstyle. That's just a squirrel in your hair, and your hair looks like a peacock. That's also not what we're talking about, ChatGPT. Reminded me of a girl in high school I knew that had this sort of perm mullet thing. Made her look like a squirrel or a poodle. It is cute. That is a cute squirrel. It's not what we're looking for, though. And I like that she's always freckled out the wazoo. Pudding. We're making Samus merch right now. That's what we're doing. This is Sam, this is gonna be Samus merch eventually. Yeah, well, someone's got to call the number. Actually, Zach, can you do that? Who's closest? What's the area code for 575? $757. That is in the Southamptons. Where? Virginia. What's in Virginia? Anybody near Virginia? Ah, we're getting even farther away now. That's not it at all. Why is she cross-eyed? That's kind of adorable. Madame Hui, because of her extreme beehive. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna try again with this prompt. It seemed to have gotten sideways on me. Make an image of a female red head with whose hair is, I guess, sculpture of a squirrel made of her hair. That's hard to do. I don't know. You really run a rabbit hole, Google squirrel pudding. Squirrel pudding. Squirrel pudding? What event is this? Can someone tell me what event this is? I want to know. Oh, wow. All right. That might be fun for later. We can do that another day. You don't find the recipe, but other ones? Nope, that's not it. Post Minions Convention. Yeah, that's a good answer. Oh, that's kind of cool. She got a white squirrel as like a decorative squirrel. Closer. We're getting closer. That looks itchy as flip. You know, actually, that's about the closest I've seen. Oh, it just goes to voicemail. Boring. Does it at least have AI reading it out your... I like this one. That's a lot of hairspray, though. Probably some wiring. Yeah, so a lot of hairspray, some wire. That's why she's leaning so far forward. She's just trying not to have her neck snap in half. It cost me sanity and money. To do that would cost me both sanity and money. After 3 weeks lost in the woods, Anne of Green Gables makes her way back to Avonlea, having become one with the squirrels. Nope, that ain't it. That's just a squirrel perched on the edge of the head. I like the pine cone decorations. That's kind of cool. You know, kind of cool. That's just a squirrel as a scrunchie. I like how they tried to give her like the squirrel look on her face, like she's like squirreling as hard as she can with her eyeballs. And then that's not even close. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's just sitting. It's like that's like its spot. That's like where it sits. It's in the dent. English red squirrels. I mean, that's the only kind you could do on Samus. Just the perfect shot. Youth conference and everyone got a care package that had breakfast, cup of coffee, and a banana. I mean, my thought immediately was race, like that they were giving out bananas as like race, I don't know, food or whatever. But that was a lot, man. That's a lot of bananas. I know someone who would get this for their birthday. The deer looks so sassy though. You know what I mean? Like it's got that look is like, hey, good job. Thank you for putting me out of my misery. Finally, I'll see you at the dinner table. Is it red velvet? I had, what did I see one of those or did I eat it? I can't remember, but I remember it vividly. Like they cut into the cake and it was like I can't remember, it was shaped like a person or an animal or something. And it had like red stuff that kind of flow out of it. Probably something I saw on Weird Wednesday. That sounds like a Weird Wednesday thing. Banana peels are from a fair stall that sells something made with oh, that could be like it's behind that. Okay, I'm into that. I can't. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. First successful hunt using a bow. Maybe the cake's made of actual deer. I'll just get dressed. We'll meet at dinner. Let's go. So to the coffee snobs. In my many weird, I have a news feed full of weird stuff. I couldn't tell you specifically. I could. I don't know, man. I just have a lot. Heath Bar coffee. Personally, I think snickered coffee would taste like nuts, and I don't like that. Twix coffee would taste like toffee and chocolate, which would be good. M&M's coffee would just be mocha. So I think Twix coffee would be the best one. Who said that? Yeah, Lightgate. Yeah, I think Twix coffee is the way to go. M&M's coffee is just chocolate. Yeah, exactly. If you got this as a gift, first thought, this year, Twix, I'd be thrilled. I freaking love coffee, man. And at least it's not Folgers. At least it's not Folgers. At least it's not Walmart Best Brand or whatever it's called. That stuff's gross. Reese's. I've had peanut butter coffee. In fact, I have a lot of peanut butter coffee upstairs. It's really gross. Like we get a flavor pack that comes with like all kinds of like ice cream flavors and like all kinds of flavors, just lots of flavors. And there's always like a peanut butter cup one and a peanut butter cookie one, and they're all so gross. Peanut butter does not belong in coffee. Folgers is gross, and anybody who says different is wrong. I would totally try these. Yeah, no doubt. I freaking love coffee, man. I really like coffee. And making coffee taste weird is good. My dad drank Folgers, sad face. Well, I have bad news that your dad was wrong, and those are gross. Folgers is just so terrible. Maxwell House is just as bad, man. Maxwell House is gross. Folgers is gross. Walmart's Great Value is awful. Ugh. Can't do it. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. No. That makes me, it's offensive. It's so gross. Like it's acidic and bitter and like it tastes like someone squeezed a diaper into it. Like it's ugh. Yeah, and just leave it in the cup. It's all marketing wise, exactly. You want the best coffee ever, go get Grizzly Bear coffee from, what do they call themselves these days? Kicking Horse, from Kicking Horse. It's so good. Grizzly Bear coffee from Kicking Horse is like the best coffee I've ever had. Great value does not equal great quality. Hi, Gabriel. Hello, Shadow Tuner. Very true. Folgers is good. It has to be raised to 200 degrees before it gets better. Celsius, and which means evaporated and disappeared. And If do you put actually Dragon drinks a ton of coffee though, right? He drinks a ton of coffee, so his is more about quantity than quality, I would assume. I'm a self-admitted coffee snob. I think coffee, if done right, can be a wonderful experience, and I like a lot of kinds of coffee. I'll take medium and I'll take different brands and whatnot. It's just that whenever I've made Maxwell House or Folgers, it's always been a really gross cup of coffee. Like it's one of the few things I will actually put down the cup and be like, I don't want to drink that. I don't like it. Jamaican Me Crazy by Wolfgang Puck. That is very good. Dark roast, right? Yeah, really dark. Nespresso. Oh, you bought a Nespresso machine. My mom loves her Nespresso machine. She thinks it's like super good. Best coffee I ever had was Zimbabwe AAA from a local roastery. Of course, Zimbabwe has destroyed their farming industry and the roastery's closed. So now I'm perpetually disappointed. Boo. Bummer. There's a local coffee shop that I'm trying to build up the courage to talk to. It's a wonderful place run by a wonderful Christian man. And I'm trying to build up the courage to come and talk to him about our ministry, like what we do here, just to kind of say, there's just something we can do together, because I do ministry and you do ministry, and you know, you do something weird, I do something weird, you do global missions, I do global missions, like maybe we can work something together. I'm just worried that, you know, like actually walking up and having a conversation with this dude and coming out of nowhere with, hey, you know, financial stuff would be weird. But then, you know, how else do you get those kind of partnerships? Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Farrick. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. This is a weird shirt. The end. I hate on it in love. I know plenty of people who drink it. I also know plenty of coffee snobs as well. Yeah. Well, like you said, they're different people like different stuff. And really, chances are, Farrick, my guess is your dad probably drank Folgers at work, right? Because that's what they had at work, and that's just what when he had a coffee at work, that's the brand he got used to. Outlaw biker wannabe shirt. Yeah, I don't get it. It's just some people have good ideas and some people have bad ideas. No, I appreciate you being kind that way, Farrick. That's generous of you. Did you know that there's a bagworm moth caterpillar? What is it? Bagworm moth caterpillar has a unique way of collecting sticks to construct the log cabins they live in. Like it, I literally looked this up. It's true. These little tiny dudes make their own little personal log cabins. I don't know what it is, man. I'm no bugologist. It's a bagworm moth caterpillar that lives in its own little log cabin. So it seems like a mythical creature. This seems like the thing that would be pretend and you'd find it in like a Studio Ghibli movie. It's not. It's real. These are real. I think they're great. Let's keep going. Here's a question for you. You think Jesus has memes of us? Look, they made their own cabins. The bugs have memes of us. Look what they're trying to do. That's so crazy. Whose bus do you think this is? It's got to be a band, right? But it's also like a bus. Like it's not like a traveling bus. It's like a bus. Loud Wills. Yeah, I know. Some Norwegian death metal band. I wonder if this is one that actually is used in town. You know, just like Every now and again you get on the death bus. It's randomly kind of comes around to different locations in town, and like sometimes you're on the death bus, sometimes you're not. I would love that. Like, how exciting would it be that you wake up in the morning and you come outside and like your normal bus now becomes this? I would be just thrilled. I'd be like taking selfies. I'm like, look, I'm getting on the death bus today. When you have a rock concert at 9 and your bus shift ends at 8:30. Yeah, when everybody's off to the same coven. This is the coven transport bus where we all go in the same coven together. I think it'd be a cool random bus. I don't know if anybody does random bus. Something European, doors on the left. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this does not strike me as American, not by a long shot. Maybe this is a converted camper owned by someone who regular car is a hearse. It's just like the Addams family, but like bus. When the Addams family finally takes over financially of everything else in town. I'm watching you says that reminds me of what the MTA does in this state. Every year there's a Christmas themed bus that gives free rides on different lines with a Santa driver and an elf giving out candy canes. Oh, that's fun. See, that's cute. It's celebratory and exciting and interesting and fun. This is the bus when every other bus is down for repair. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, your bus is broken. You have to drive the death bus. Oh man, people make fun of you when I drive the death bus. Then treat your other bus better. This is very Harley Davidson. Yeah, it feels very Harley Davidson. And whoever Loud Wills is, I don't know. Retired Hells Angels on a junket to Branson. What's that place where all the bikers meet for their big Christian? What do they call it? It's not. Oh, maybe it's not Christian. My parents went to a bike rally in the States. It's like super big. Yeah, what would they play through the speakers? And can you imagine the bus being like called out? Like the bus driver would like eat the microphone. Sturgis, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Sturgis. It would like eat the microphone. Welcome to Bridge Street. Next stop, hell. Can I get off before then? They wouldn't use that. Yeah, would they not? Really? Why? A scream singer? Ow! Yes. This week on Stairs That'll Kill You. Yeah, like he said, Norwegian death metal, right? Just some guy going, just full guttural scream. You want these stairs? You would fall off the side and kill yourself, Zach. You know you would. Let the bodies hit the... That's such a hardcore song. No, Sturgis isn't Christian. I'm wrong. They had when my parents went, apparently a bunch of the Christian, whatever that group was, Christian Bikers Association, went to the same place. That's what I got confused. When there's an earthquake, these stairs will still work when the building falls down. But yeah, that's true. They work sideways. That's true. That's true. They work on all different angles. It'd be tough bringing furniture up and down. I think it'd be tough not falling off the edge. Like it starts curving like here. You only get this much stair, and then after that, it's a slide. If you have socks on, you're dead. They will break your neck equally, sideways too. I think they just, I think stair people just hate some folks. Whoever makes stairs is like, I hate these guys. I want them to die. Let's create these stairs. We've seen some weird stairs, some weird toilets, some weird kitchens, some weird, like, we've had a lot of weird architecture on Wednesdays, and I'm just the reporter. That's all I do is I give it away. Give it away now. And that's Weird Wednesday. I apologize, there was not very many pictures. It was a bit of a slow day on the weird side of the internet. I did my best, though. I'm not an adult. I'm an adult, not a child. I can handle these stairs. I don't know, man. I've fallen up stairs, like proper stairs, before. So if given the chance to fall up something, I 1000% will. Some stairs are obviously just some sort of art installation. If you actually put these into a house, they would not only not approve them, but building inspectors would probably send someone to arrest you. Sir, you're coming with me. The Builders Association has something to talk to you about behind the barn over here. A creepy purple child grinning from you. He's not grinning. You imported the grin, did you not? I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a mouth. That's in your brain. You might want to get that checked. It's like a Rorschach. Go talk to the counselor. So I saw a smile where I wasn't supposed to. Now it's just looking at me. Go away. Turn around. Intent to commit a crime. Intent to, yeah, it's literally murder stairs. Building design with wide spiral stairways for the disabled. Oh, you mean like really long ones? But it's art. Yeah, art can be deadly. We know that. Oh, the two planets were the eyes. Oh, interesting. All right, cool. Yes, Montreal's got a problem with infrastructure. They're so corrupt, apparently, and there's so much like work from the mob or whatever that they legitimately can't get anything good built. It's all like, you know, that, I don't know if you remember that episode of The Simpsons where the mob like rebuilds the school and it's like made of like crepe paper and there's like ramps everywhere and whatever. It's that, but legitimately in Montreal, apparently. Like the roads are terrible. And then the bridges would fall down. All right, well, that's that. Just a reminder to everybody, we do have merch now. Taco has merch now. I was going to order mine yesterday, but then there was a bit of a disagreement about what size everybody wanted and how big the cup was and whatnot. And so I'm going to do it today. But here is, make sure that you check out the merch. Also, we're doing a merch giveaway. So if you guys want free merch and you're like, I can't afford that, I want free merch, go to the Discord, man. Yes, there's 3 different cup sizes. There is 11, 15, and 20. 20. I like my 20. I have a 20-ounce mug upstairs. It's like the best size mug. The only problem with the 20-ounce mug is it's $31 US, which is a lot for a mug. But it makes sense because if you're doing one-off printing, it costs more. What? I don't have my merch. Why do I not have merch? I was supposed to. I have the same problem with my Keurig. All of the stuff I do with my Keurig, like it fills up to I think 12, but all of the recipes are for 8 and 10. Like you're only supposed to use 8 ounces or 10 ounces to get the proper like strength of coffee or hot chocolate or whatever's coming out of it, right? You're not supposed to use a ton of it. Dragonheart challenge XtianNinja with an Xbox controller. I'll take you. I'll take you as long as it's not in Halo. As long as I'm gonna make a note to fix my merch button. All right, rock and roll. Well, I'll tell you what. It is time for it's time to play a game. We're gonna jump into Horizon Forbidden West. We're kind of getting to the end of the DLC, and it's kind of fun. After that, I'm still on the fence. I think what we're gonna play next is a game called Last Day of June. I'm in negotiations with someone to help me with editing, and the negotiations is like this: could you please edit? And they're like, I'll think about it. So that's how the negotiations are going. But we'll see. They haven't got back to me yet, and then that way I can turn that gameplay into something a little bit different. It's going to be a gameplay where we talk through. I mean, it's similar to what I already do, but we're going to talk through some of the bigger topics during the gameplay, and then turn that into a YouTube video. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I know you will beat me every time, but I got beaten by everybody in Halo. It's still fun though. Still super fun. It's even though I got my butt kicked. I'm gonna take a quick break if you don't mind. No, I'm not. You know what? I don't want to take a break. I don't even care. I'm just gonna start Horizon. I don't need a break. If I leave, everybody will leave. The panic sets in. No, please don't leave. I'm gonna make sure I'm in the right category. Just give me 1 second here. You guys notice I'm trying to talk without yelling? Has it been noticeable that I'm actually seeking to try to talk without yelling into the microphone? I noticed that for the last few years here. I know, but I'm not. I don't need one right now. I'm not feeling breaky just yet. I don't have the achy breaky heart. I noticed, and I think one of the reasons is because because I was a preacher for so long. When I was speaking publicly, I just turned on the volume to max power, just like always yelling, just really loud. And it wasn't good. I'm not saying it was a good thing. I'm just saying that's what I did. And so now when I stream, I was yelling and doing my preaching voice. But what I'm going to try to do for a little while is turn it down to normal, so that I can use my regular voice, hopefully training myself to be able to be a bit more decent in VTubing when I kick off my VTuber mode. You can't watch me anymore. What do you got against Billy Ray Cyrus? Or Miley Cyrus? What'd they ever do to you? Is that from Simpsons? Where I got back power from was Simpsons. That was his name. It was? Okay. Bought his way into country music and he's not that good. Clearly somebody likes him. Hello, door. That is the closest door I've ever seen in my life. Wow, it's a big door. Door. Hello, door. All right, what do we do? So what was I doing? Sorry. I'm a little lost. Where do you want me to go now, game? So in case you're wondering, last time what we were doing, basically, we're here because there was one person left over that we didn't take out. One of the bad guys from space who were causing trouble. And he got away and he went into a place that we had never been before to go meet with the tribe that crashed. The lady that I can't remember, the prophetess that we talked to before, her people. And now we're climbing up a building to try to get to the top of it to take him out. And it's just been basically like kind of a hallway. We've been just doing hallway stuff, and it feels very not like I played a ton of DLC in the past, but my understanding about DLCs is basically like, you want to do something else? Let's stretch this out for a 6-hour thing, but not really put a ton of story into it. Just some more fun places to visit. Yeah, Miley's super talented. She just got a lot of... And she's starting to calm down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, she's not... Snoop Dogg affirmations. Do you guys ever remember... Speaking of that, do you guys ever remember sermon jams? Anybody ever listen to sermon jams? Well, that ain't it. I gotta get the code. I forgot that. That's what we're doing. Looking for the code. No? Oh, they're so interesting, man. Sermon jams are
I can access the hologram from here.
They take like classic
There's data here. Let me see what I can access.
sermons or like really well like whatever, and they just kind of put like rap music to
but
them.
It looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Alondra's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but
I don't know.
yeah, she's not doing so good.
Lines of
Just
longitude and
kept
latitude.
banging on Alondra's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. They had to drag her out.
That was the last recording. Everything else is from before 2065.
How many logs did you find?
3. No, 4.
4 entries, 4 digits.
Yes.
The recording said this Evelyn was looking in the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
Hey,
Looks like that unlocked another console.
if he's popular, he probably has at least one. Thank you for the lurk, Ferric. Appreciate it very much. Let's go to the next console, I guess. Point fish.
This displays
What?
an archive for Alondra's asteroid missions over the years. It looks like I
What?
can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay. Playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. Ah, that fight will always be dear to me. And to history.
Okay. So am I supposed to run up the stairs and try 2050 and find out it didn't work?
I see data on them with the Focus.
Confused with two voices in my head. Well, chances are Jate started last night at like 7 p.m. So is he technically a daytime streamer if he started at 7 p.m.? What's next, man?
I think we need to scan the asteroids.
Scan. Oh, is that an asteroid? What's an asteroid? What? Oh, that.
This is the year the log mentioned, but there are 2 numbers.
Okay.
Which one is for the code?
I don't know.
Original
Increase the year.
flight.
Oh, we're doing the thing
Someone
from
was pretty
Avatar.
special for him.
Must be the flight number then.
Yeah, that could be the first digit of the code.
Not a bad start. Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
Okay, let's
He's
see
in the
next
wrong
one.
dimension? Oh, no.
Accessing it now.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log. Just a mention of platinum.
Where'd they go? Up there.
Oh, platinum. This must be the right mission. But which number?
Not sure.
I don't know.
I'll replay the audio log.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
Don't think it's the flight number this time.
Crud.
Yeah. The log mentioned the amount of platinum.
Okay. Do I need to add
it
more
out?
jazz to it? I don't know,
so.
man.
Let me know when you're ready for the third one.
Ready.
Okay, here it comes.
The accident disturbed the ants, lawyers and publicists swarming to do damage control, carping about incalculable losses. Now what they don't
Incalculable
see
losses.
is that each death is a lesson in complacency,
Got a jerk.
inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
No, he does not. Okay, let's move forward. Where'd it go? All right.
No data in that one.
Oh, it's saying things. I didn't even notice it on the right-hand side. They were saying things. Hold on.
It's corrupted. On to the next.
All right. Where are you? Uh-oh, I lost it. It said, real prize is 4. The number 4 is a different color for what it's worth. I'm going to write the number 4 down. 2 is 4. All right. I guess we're just doing it the hard way.
This one mentions miners.
5 is
People
8.
lost their lives, and Laundra shrugged it off like it was nothing? I'll leave it to you to pick the right number.
Okay. And then
Well, we've got 3 digits. Just one more to find.
Guess we'll know for
4
sure
or
when we
5?
plug them all in. Ready for the next log.
sure.
Let's hear it.
I hope it tells me
Playing
the
it
answer
now.
because my brain doesn't work
My
anymore.
chief competitor tried to block me in Congress. But I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Xiaolu lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
Okay, I think I know what to look for.
All right, you do?
Alright,
Good.
1 second. There. I uploaded the last of the logs to your focus.
Thanks. As soon as I find the last number, I'll enter the full code upstairs. There's nothing on that one. The 4th log mentioned both Cobalt and the Xiaolu Lunar Company.
So we need a mission log with both.
Yep.
Okay. Again, agrees the year. That the deal here? Okay. I'll just keep going back, I guess. Please be kind to me, Aloy, and just be like, oh, there it is. Good job, me. Whoop, whoop. Where is it? Where'd you go?
Xiaolu and Cobalt.
Oh.
This must be it.
Okay, was it? Okay, cool. What? 5? Is that the number? 3285? Is it? I'm trying to. I legitimately don't get what they're looking for. It's crazy.
No data in that one. The 4th log mentioned both Cobalt and the Xiaolu Lunar Company.
So we need a mission log with both.
Yep.
All right, you know what? I'll just do what. Yeah, because I don't really know what they're trying to get at, and I'm like, I wrote down a bunch of stuff, and I have 48553, which means I wasn't close. Like I have an 8 and a 5 and a 3. I'm probably could get it after a bit, but let's if you're gonna just hand it to me and I don't have to think about it. 8675309. Hey, Real Sparks up. How you doing? Good to see you.
Wow, you actually did it.
I sure did. All by myself. I'm so
Must
smart.
have been Laundra's living quarters. Right at the center of where he worked. Let's see what we can find.
That relic. Is it some sort of old gun?
I don't know. Want to touch it? Let's touch it.
A gift from a so-called friend. A reminder to always watch
You are
your
not
back.
doing it right if you're cooking eggs.
Oh, that's
No.
not.
It probably means your
what's
pan's
this
too
for?
hot and you're burning your butter or oil that you put on the pan. I don't know.
It's some kind of award, I think. Landra's wife was pretty well known in her time. Strange he'd keep this around.
Looks like she got an
They
award
weren't
from
on the
Loki.
best of terms at the end.
Love can make it hard to let go.
Security logs for the facility. There's a recent entry.
Are you cooking them or giving them a proper send-off?
Patient, Nova.
Is it a cremation thing?
The is almost complete. I've primed the north array for beamcast.
And you're acquiring everything from aeronautics and special ops, yes? Including the files on MSP.
Correct. There. Ready for transmission. It's a shame we have to revive that particular program, though.
Nova, darling, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. We can't afford to go soft. Reduce your empathy matrix by 15%, please.
Adjusted.
What?
Wonderful. Transmit the files immediately so we can get the hell out of here. This place feels like a goddamn tomb.
Turn your empathy down 15%.
What was all that about?
I guess.
The north array sounds like a transmitter. If we can find it, maybe we can track Landra to whatever hole he crawled into.
Sure, but what did he come back for?
I'll explain later. Let's find a way out.
You wanted to go to
Okay,
space.
But I'll hold you to that.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. He had magic stuff in his closet. What did he get? Oh, wow. I got a human heart, a bar of chocolate, someone's eyeball, a referee whistle, some keys, and another bar of chocolate. I guess it's not bad. They've been worth prizes. That's a lot of sparkles. Where to now? Over there. Whee! I'm nothing if not agile. What's that? Everything in here is scary. Stop being scary. What is that noise? Something terrible is happening out here.
Transmitter should be somewhere nearby. The statue looks promising.
Those machines are in our way. Gotta clear them out.
You don't say, Captain Obvious. Thanks for your insight. What would I do without you? Yeah, that's okay. Even a bad egg is a good egg. Do I have to clear them out like that? I don't know. It's choice here. Are you trying to say? I can't like.
Tactical advantage! I like it!
What was that? I didn't do that before. My apologies. Let's use an advanced one. Oh, he dodged it. Kind of. Oh, hello. Stop coming at me, bro. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Found him. He was there all along. Is there more? I think there might be another one. My keen intellect has devised. Whoa! You're not allowed to move. Don't move. It told me I have unexplored coils and weaves, which... All right, did I do it? Are we done now? Bad guys have been dispatched? I hear something. Is that a real bird? Fake bird? Angry bird? Happy bird? What are we talking about? Oh, no, angry bird.
More coming.
Are there really? That sucks. I keep killing them and they keep getting up. Howie! That didn't even hurt it at all. Good gravy. I better switch to something else. Being on top of this is probably a terrible idea, but you know what? So what? Like, if you're fighting something in the sky, probably should have some coverage. These guys are way worse than the last ones. Yeah, that hurt. I forgot I had those. That was super handy too. Whoop, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, completely missing? Is that what you mean? Not really my strategy. It just comes naturally. You know what I mean? Yeah, drink the purge water. That's what I thought. Nice. Yeah, you take care of the next one, please. I'll hit it with some purge water, because that was really helpful. Missed. Oh, I forgot that I can do cool stuff now.
All right, let's party now.
What's that? Unfair. Deeply unfair. How come I can't hit him? There we go.
Can't use all his attacks for now.
Frost and shock. I know how to do that. Let's try to do this with brains, shall we? Just for kicks and giggles. That worked. Oh, yeah.
I think that's the last of them. Now let's take a
See,
look
when
at
you
that
do it,
statue.
when you do it smart,
That
it
thing's
actually
gotta
works
have
way better.
answers.
I don't know why it took me until the end of the game, deeply into the DLC, for me to realize that if I hit them with environmental or elemental damage, it'll actually help. But you know what? I don't play by the rules, man. I'm a deep thinker. Stupid chicken, indeed. Okay. Away we go. Did I get all my goodies? Not that I need my goodies, because I don't think I'm coming back. But, you know, just in case. Ooh, bunker.
Looks like this is part of a transmitter. Okay, Landra. Where are you hiding?
There's
You.
all those times you told you hit it with all the elementals. Finally osmosed. They coalesced into a cohesive thought. Yes. It only took 29 hours of play. Okay. Not the same game, but the Arc anime teasers feel a lot like this game. Oh, it's yeah. Well, Arc. A lot of people love Arc, and it actually because you know robot dinosaurs and all that stuff. Yeah, totally. Use traps. I don't know, man. That's maybe a step too far.
That hologram back there.
I haven't used a
And
trap yet.
why
Not even the whole
exactly
game.
Did Landra come here? And what is he doing with my people?
He used them to dig up
Hey,
this
Jonathan.
place to find some old data. Part of it
George
has to do with
McDonald?
something called
Because his imagination is
I've never
insanely
heard
cool.
before, but the rest,
Smart. Beautiful writing.
I think he's trying to build a ship
Best fantasy ever written.
to get off
George
this
McDonald.
world and
Read
into
Fantasties.
stars.
Off this world? Why would anyone want to do that?
Put this way, he's the one who inspired C.S.
There's
Lewis.
something you're not telling me. Oh, you're just like a diviner, full of secrets.
Yes, because you can't
Oh,
handle
yeah?
the truth.
Well, what about you?
Isn't it cool? Yeah, I like
The
that
way he
outfit.
reacted to that mural back in the ruin.
Still cold knees though.
Care to explain?
Fine. I guess we'll both hold our tongues for now.
Fantasties. P-H-A-N-T-A-S-T-E-S.
All right, look, the
Fantasties.
important thing.
That's the
is
number
that
one.
Where Landra went,
So good.
and that's probably where he took your people
And then you'll be
and your sister.
crack addicted. Hold on a second. I'm gonna I'll give you my top 10 list of Jordan McDonald. George McDonald books list. See, because I've read a ton of them. Let's buy George McDonald. Okay, Princess and the Goblin. Okay, Fantasties is good. It's my favorite one for sure. Princess and Curdy it's a kid's book. It's a good story, but it's long. So I would say number one, Fantasties. Number two, Light Princess is probably close to number two. I really like Light Princess. Lilith is second. Lilith, then Light Princess. I freaking love Lilith. What a story. Fantasties, then Lilith. Then this is not a good search. Let me try this again. There was one. What is it? It's not at the back of the North Wind. At the back of the North Wind is different. There's one. I can't. What is the freaking name of it? The one where there's a princess and maybe that's the Light Princess. Maybe I'm just dumb. There's a different one though. No, it's the one. It's the one where the boy and the girl they meet and then they go on an adventure together through like some crazy land. They meet like giants and junk. That's what I'm trying to remember. Give me your list, man. Theology, bibliography. Okay, fantasy, Fantasties, yes. No, it's not. No, it's different. It's just not that one. It might be at the back of the North Wind. Basically, those are the most famous ones. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page and I'm not even realizing what it is. Sir Gibby is not bad. It's just insanely long. It's like 9,000 billion pages. Is it the Golden Key? No. Maybe whatever. If you find it, go read them all. And it's the one where this guy goes through a portal like into another land, meets this old lady that's living in a hut, and she has 4 doors in her house. Every time he leaves a door, he goes to like a different world. Inside that place, there's like a picture on the wall, and the little girl that was there before, she goes into the picture. And that might be the Light Princess. Actually, now that I think about it, it's the Light Princess. So those are my top 3. How about that? Number 1 is Fantastes. Number 2 is Lilith. And number 3 is the Light Princess. I've only read The Back of the North Wind once or twice, so I don't really remember that one. But I've read Fantastes more than I've read Pilgrim's Progress, probably, or at least as much. And Pilgrim's Progress is my favorite book, but Fantastes I can read over and over and over and over and over. It's always good. And then Lilith, I could do Fantastes and then Lilith back to back probably for the rest of my life and be totally fine with it. Does that help? Less of Jonathan? I don't know if hopefully that helped.
Right, of course. I should report back to the Admiral before we go any further. I'll use the boat we saw from the air to return.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I'll find you there later.
I could, like, leave without her. That might be fun. Just, like, do the whole adventure without her.
Telling her about Nemesis. I can't do that to her. Not now. Not when she's worried about her sister. It's too much of a burden. Right?
I don't know, man. I'm not much for keeping secrets from people. What am I missing? Why doesn't it like this one? Why isn't that one lit? Did I not, like, get one of them? Is that it? Sure. I'll just only get warrior stuff. I still can't get that one. Why can't I light that one? Oh, because it needs to be upgraded? Is that why? No. Everything's upgraded, though. Oh, it's not. That's my mission in life right now. Just get all the skills. I have no purpose behind getting anything other than... Oh, I ran out. It wants 5. It wants 5. That's why. I can wait till next time. I actually don't. I don't even use that power. I forget that I even have it.
I can meet Seiko when it's time to pick up Hunter's trail.
All right. So, shall we teleport back to town? Yeah, I have Pilgrim Progress and all, like, as much George McDonald as I can, C.S. Lewis, on my Kindle, and I just, like, I legitimately, I don't know if I'm just whatever, but, like, if I sit down to read something, it's like, do I want to read some kind of deep theological stuff before bed? No, not really. Do I want to try something new? I don't know. I will often just turn on, like, it's like comfort food for me. Just read a George McDonald book. And if I'm feeling really bad, then I turn on Pilgrim Progress because, you know, it's super powerful. Where's my stash? Get away from my stash. Where's my stuff? Is that my stash? I think it is. Nope, that's just a guy sweeping the roof. Can't trust those guys to sweep the roof. You never know what they're up to.
I have gear for the wild. If you need.
New gear for the what now? It said I have unused holes. I do have unused holes. All right. Acid and fire. I don't have any of those things. Oh, that. This is stealth, close range. No. Frost, probably. That'd be a good one. And then purge water. Is that a thing? There, beautiful. So the one you recommend to start with is Fantasties. I haven't read fiction in entirely long time, so I want to make sure. Yes, Fantasties. Now, the thing about Fantasties, so you got to remember the thing about George MacDonald when it comes to that kind of, he was a pastor and whatnot, right? So he has a bunch of theological writing and other cool stuff. But when you read Fantasties, think this is what inspired C.S. Lewis to write the Chronicles of Narnia, because that's when when C.S. Lewis was reading George MacDonald, you know, it was like a lot of stuff was like connecting, and you can see echoes of it for sure within the C.S. Lewis Chronicles series, and probably his other works too. But this is like, so it's that kind of stuff, right? That kind of stuff.
These deadly shores.
Yeah. So Fantasties and Lilith are the number 1 and 2, and then read The Light Princess, because it's a fairy tale, but I think it's got a really good point. All right, so can I make anything? I gathered like a million different things. You let me upgrade my outfit? You will. Currently wearing that one. Can I upgrade it? No. That. Not really screw tape letters. Narnia. It's like Narnia. It's except it's not an allegory, right? It's more along the lines of, it's not Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to think of what it would be closer to. Like it's like literally traditional fantasy. Like you're in a fantasy land and things are happening. You can kind of see the weaving of a sort of the moral of the story and whatnot, kind of the same way you can with Tolkien, where it's like, it's not like an allegory like on your nose, hey look, Jesus is coming but he's a lion. It's more along the lines of, you know, evil versus good, or good versus bad, or for that matter, you know, parenting, good parenting and bad parenting, or longing and desire and whatnot, that kind of thing. Audible credit, oh, far out. Yeah, I don't know who would be reading it, but I'm guessing that it would be, if they do an Audible, it'd probably be like not a super old English version. So yeah, I really like it. It's not like Screw Tape. No, it's not. Remember, it's not a metaphor and it's not an allegory. It's just a good story that he clearly has a point without driving the point home. Mist of all things. Okay, there you go. See? Hey man, let me know what you think about it, because I dig it. I don't get to talk about George MacDonald to anybody. Okay, the Skyhammer. What else can I upgrade? Well, these ones aren't even connected, so I guess I can upgrade that one. Since I actually used it once, kind of exciting. And nothing else gets an upgrade. Nope, because I don't have anything else. Oh well. Do I get pouch upgrades, maybe? Potion pouch? Oh, why do I do that? I don't know why I did that. I don't need tripwire stuff. I don't ever use traps, so why would I need more of them? I'm good. I'm good to go. Went to meet a person who knows who G.K. Chesterton is. I read Chesterton, you know, his most famous one, What the heck was that called? What was his most famous work? It was, yeah, Orthodoxy. I read Orthodoxy. That's what it was. It was I. I felt when I was reading Orthodoxy, I felt like I was reading A Problem with Pain when it comes to like C.S. Lewis, right? Like you're like I kind of get what I call it chasing the kite, where it's like you the kite is there and the string is down and you're close to it, but you're running and you're trying to catch the string, and you're like, if I could just take one more jump, I'd definitely catch the string and know what's happening here. But I spent the whole book like grasping at the edges of understanding, and I like, man, could have just been where I was at. Could have been that I'm just duh. But yeah, no, it's the same with like I get like Problem with Pain was just hard to read. I liked The Great Divorce. I liked Mere Christianity. I liked, obviously everybody likes Screwtape Letters. You know, I kind of sort of like the space trilogy, not my favorite thing in the world. Don't Tell Ransom. But, you know, it's some of them are a little bit too much for me. Hold on. Just for kicks and giggles, since we're here and it's come up, I have never done this really before. Ransom, I know Christian did you with a rainbow. All right, I'll take it. Okay, so what have I been reading? Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, high recommended. Brave New World in 1984, back to back. Then You'll Hate the World. You'll have a tinfoil hat sitting in the basement, collecting your government, like trying to collect as much cheese so you can avoid the government as possible. If you read that, I finished Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like all 5 books, and I thought they were good. Like it wasn't like sparklingly mind-blowing literature, but I thought they were interesting enough. What else? Yeah, Fantasies. Finished Arabian Nights. George MacDonald, all of the novels. Yep. What else did I do? All of C.S. Lewis's fantasy classics. Which ones are those? Just want to look at the table of contents. Go to the table of contents, please. Blah. Yeah. Pilgrim's Regress is alright. People really love that one. Four Loves was another one of those hard to understand. I kind of got it, but not really as much as I wanted to. Never could finish Problem of Pain. Yeah. It's just too hard for my tiny little pea brain, especially when you're going through crisis, man. Like it's just when you're going through crisis, it's your brains don't work anymore. You know? Oh, I forgot about that one. 3 Men in a Boat. Totally read 3 Men in a Boat. It is so funny. It's by Jerome K. Jerome. And it is some of the funniest writing. Man, it's 3 Men in a Bummel, I think is the first one. Yeah, I think it's 3 Men in a Bummel is the first one, and then 3 Men in a Boat, but one of the two, whatever one came first. But both are pretty good. And it's just basically it's a story of 3 guys who go on like a camping trip, but they're like traveling down, is it the Thames? Or some kind, I think it's the Thames or something like that. And they're going from like small community and whatever. It's just really funny. It's one of the, I don't often read funny books that are actually funny. You're like, I could see why someone would laugh, but it's not really, you know. But yeah, 3 Men in a Boat or 3 Men in a Bummel, super good. Yeah, to get it, you have to understand. Yeah, I might just not be dumb. Oh, Idle Thoughts for an Idle Fellow. Jerome K. Jerome. I don't know if you've ever read Jerome K. Jerome. I don't know all of his books, but everything I've read by him, I have thoroughly enjoyed. They are hilarious. The Idle Thoughts of an Idle Fellow by Jerome K. Jerome is such solid, like just ideas where you're like, that's so funny. Like it's observational humor set in a book from, I don't know, probably 100 and some years ago. What else? I need a book list. Then I'm gonna have to add to it. You know, book list and an anime list. A Modest Proposal. I don't know if you've ever read A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. It's doesn't end the way you think it does, or it doesn't mean what you think it means. I'll let Ransom spoil it for you. What else? I'm just going through, like, I'm like all this theological, you know, stuff that is like boring. Both of them got 99 cents. Yeah, I read free things, man. If I can get it for free, I'm like, or get a classic for, like, I read all the classics, or tried to, you know, back in the day, because they're all free, man. Like, I don't want to spend $19 on a book that I don't know if it's any good. So I'll get to read one that people have been reading for 200 years and are actually good. The Man Who Was Thursday. I was gonna start it. I think I started a little bit of The Man Who Was Thursday, and I never got through it. That's G.K. Chesterton too, but I never got far enough in it to actually say that I've read any of it. Can't recommend Jonathan Swift without Gulliver's Travels. Did I say Jonathan Swift? Which one was he? Like I said, I live in the moment, man. Oh, Modest Proposal. Yeah, but I've never read Gulliver's Travels. I've read the Arthurian Legends. Those are fun. But no, I haven't read Gulliver's Travels. It's on here, but I just haven't gotten around to being like caring enough to actually click the button. What else? So much stuff about just, like, there was a time where you're going through a lot of stuff, right? And you're trying to grasping for some kind of theological explanation as to why you have to face what you're facing. And so it's just sort of suffering, theology, difficulty, why, where is God in this? And it's like, it's all depressing. Keep moving. The Second Thoughts of an Idle Fellow, Jerome K. Jerome. Yeah, I read all those. They're so good. They're so funny. Oh, I read the entirety. Oh, here's another good one. I read the entirety of the Oz books by L. Frank Baum, like the actual Wizard of Oz books. There's a lot of them. There's I don't know how many, 10? Something like that. And they're actually really good. Like you think of Wizard of Oz from, you know, the movie and whatever. That's only like a teeny tiny little slice of what that world is. And there's so many things kind of happening, and there's kind of still, there's 16 of them. Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, and there's so many things kind of happening, and little allegorical things. My favorite character in the entire thing is the hungry lion. And, you know, you have the, you know, like the scarecrow has no brain, and you got the Tin Man that has no heart, and you got this lion who's never full, and his favorite thing to eat in the whole world is little babies. He loves eating little babies. His favorite thing. He just wants to eat juicy tiny little babies, but he doesn't, because he knows that that's bad. He always has a hunger for them. Yeah, hungry tiger, cowardly lion. Yeah, exactly. He always has a hunger for them, but he never fulfills it. It's a fascinating sort of character. I really like it. And the same with the Cowardly Lion is actually, he's like the leader of the army. The guy, the Tin Man who has a heart, he's actually, or has no heart, he's actually very compassionate. And his whole reason for it was because of his deep love for someone. The Scarecrow was actually a king, right? He has to promise not to eat Toto. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Been a little while. Oh yeah, boy, there's a lot of Oz books. Good golly. The Power of Suffering by John MacArthur. That's a treat. Read that one. Attack of the Deranged Mutant Killer Monster Snowman. That's a good book. Read that one. Attack of the Deranged Mutant Killer Monster Snowman. Not a fan of MacArthur? Yeah, it's a lot. Lilith, yeah. Been a while since I read Lilith, I guess. What else do I have? Looking for all the ones that have a big long line underneath them saying I actually read them. Could never get into Andrew Murray. I wanted to read Andrew Murray, but it's just, again, sometimes when you dip back into the history and it's like a free book or whatever, and you know it's good theology and it's classic, sometimes it's just a slog and it's not really for nighttime reading. Like you got to sit there and think about it, and I wasn't in the zone for thinking about that stuff. Practicing the Presence of God, that one I would recommend by Brother Lawrence. Super short. But if you want to kind of get into the vibe and get into the head of the why it's really good to kind of soak in the presence of God and really be there, be present with him and just kind of talk about that subject. Not in a guilty way, not in a you should do your devos more way, but just like listening to someone who also struggled with it, someone who's also, you know, like how it feels when you pull it off. You know, really it's worth it. Yeah, all right. I'm trying to think of anything else in here. Oh, the Genius of Guinness. I read that one. That was a good one. It's all about the guy who invented Guinness beer. Fascinating story. Christian stuff. You know, he's a Christian guy. Brothers Karamazov, boring and terrible, and I wouldn't recommend it. Read the whole thing, waiting for it to get good, and it was so long. So long, man. It's so long. When will it get good? Please at some point get good. It did not. Same with the Dracula. 740 million billion pages, and none of them are any good. Not one. I don't know why people ended up liking that book so much and creating an entire everything. It was yeah, to Guinness. Yeah, exactly. Guinness, the beer. Yeah. Yeah, and he wrote a biography of his dad. I think it was in some anniversary. He released it on ebook for free on Guinness's whateverth anniversary or birthday or 100 years or some jazz, and I got it. I read it and it was really good. I learned a lot. Don't ask me to repeat what I learned, except for Ireland liked to drink a lot, and not Odd, but Mr. Guinness was like, "That's bad. There's a lot of drunk people. We should probably do something about that," and he did.
That's something that might interest you, Huntress.
Hello. I should save. Ow, I walked into a post. Hello.
Ow. Oh.
Sorry. My fault.
Okay?
Super okay. That's what people do when they're okay.
I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out.
Cast out?
I'm so sorry, Seika. That must be really hard to take.
It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well,
Space.
We know where Laundra sent the data from his old company. Somewhere on the mainland, north of where we met. Should be able to fly there.
I've only heard good things about Father Brown stories. I've never read any, but everybody I know who likes them a lot.
Not a fan of flying, huh?
I'm a Marine. I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right. I'll take your skiff.
Should we get going?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me.
People were given. I actually looked at some memes because I was trying to share a GIF of Aloy to say how much I liked the game, and I was going through some of them, and they were obviously made up things that weren't actually in the game. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. They were memeing the heck out of this. And so I looked up Aloy memes, right? And a lot of them were about how chunky she is, or how they ruined her character and made her fat and stuff like that. And they'd exaggerated all of the camera angles and all that stuff. I'd never once thought that she was A, anything other than what she looked like in the last game, and B, at all, you know, she's not a big girl. She's not a big girl at all. It's such a weird thing that people would ever have that problem. I don't know how it happened, except for people need more things to complain about, maybe. I don't know. She's a great character. She's got to be is she my favorite character in games? I'm trying to think of any other character that I played that I thought was way cooler. Like some people would do, Batman or whatever. But like, no, she's just a great character. Really good character.
Nice and easy. And
Maybe.
If you fall off, you don't die.
I don't know. Are you sure? People have fallen off boats and died.
Open water ahead, and Fleet's End disappearing behind us. Along.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to shoot some stuff.
Why do you...
It's 1,000 whatever's away.
I mean, I get what it's like to feel as if an entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago.
Yeah, it's
wasn't
sad,
always
and
like
they're
this.
not happy about it either.
I was a good Marine. A good sister. It felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the roughest seas. When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
I see. Your people don't know how lucky they are to have you.
I don't know about that.
I do.
I feel like we're gonna get attacked. What's making the boat go?
Well,
Guns.
seems like the coordinates are leading us towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps.
I don't know.
We can see it from the camp looming over us.
It looks like guns strapped to turbines of some sort.
There, on the shore. More of our boats.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in.
I don't know how those things go. They obviously have power here, though. Trying to scope around and see if there's any bad guys that I'm supposed to deal with.
Okay, the coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you.
Up the hill. Saturday night and me down in this one. Up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. I like how they just don't let you climb. Like the DLC is way less open world, shall we say. Like I should be able to climb this by all rights, but it just says no because it wants me to go up here. Cool though. Looks pretty. Oh, ran into a wall. Dragonheart juggled Donnie dreams with a Bible. You've been juggled,
Definitely
Donnie.
seems like we're heading for the Metal Devil. Why would Landra send his data here?
I'm not sure. It's an odd place to bring a bunch of Quen to.
I just hope we find them.
We're good. I think I'm looking for something that's going to jump out and bite me.
My people were here all right.
My hunting skills are.
Looks like they headed further up the hill.
Coordinates lead that way too.
Ooh, hello. What the dickens is that
Look,
thing?
On the Metal Devil's arm.
Landra was
Doing.
definitely here.
What's it doing?
Nailed it. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Something scary. I hope it doesn't come alive and try to eat me. That would be inconvenient. Use the Hollywood sign? They probably wrecked it enough just so that it wouldn't look like that. I mean, there's only one thing you should do when you see things like that. You gotta shoot them.
Landra must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side.
I'm gonna get in there.
Scan it.
And... Owie! That
You okay?
thought for sure that was gonna work.
My focus is getting a reading on that device.
All right. Let's see what's on this thing.
Uh-oh. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to fight it.
Further in.
Some kind of compound.
Looks like a
Landra
spider
might be in there.
crab
Some people too.
slash
I'm not seeing
snail.
a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the Horus. Landra's figured out how to get part of it working again.
Uh-oh.
A metal devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I'm not sure. But at least right now, it must be how Landra's powering the barrier.
Seems
So
like
if
a
we can
terrible
find
idea.
a way to shut down those generators. It should come down.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah,
at
no.
least.
Right?
Looks like there are two of them nearby. Come on, let's get going.
Okay, let's, shall we? I've never seen a yellow dot with an asterisk before.
Saw back down the hill.
Why is there an asterisk?
Guess now we know what they were for.
Why is there an asterisk? I'm actually kind of terrified of that asterisk right now. What is the deal? Why has he got an asterisk? Not a good idea, right?
Got a couple of our big ugly friends too.
Nope, don't go down there.
Ugh. And more eggs.
Just follow my lead.
I hate that guy. You know what? We're just gonna see if we can shoot one like to death. We can. Can I use normal arrows to shoot it to death? Nope. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck a lot, everybody. I hate it. I hate it. I can't even sneak past them. They're gonna make me fight this. Disable the generator, disable the generator, disable the generator. Can I just like shoot it with a missile? How do I do that? Stop shooting out those things. All right. You should get in here too. Is that a generator? Or is that a generator? Like, am I supposed to shoot that thing? Guess I'll find out. Let's find it. Let's try this. Nope, that is not how they want me to do that. I'm gonna try going up to that one. Just to see what happens. I think maybe we can do this in a less...
Gotta move.
Ah, man! Why we gotta do things? All right. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. There it is.
Okay, let's see if we can shut this thing down.
Yes, let's, shall we? How do I do that? Like, really, what do I do? Do I stab it? Whoop. Is anything recognizable in this world after 1,000 years is game logic? Well, it's rusty, man. They don't make them like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's this ball right here. All right. Let's hit the ball.
I got your back.
No, please don't have my back.
Some kind of power core. I can't hit the core on my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core.
How about we finish this fight first?
How about we don't? Man, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. This guy's easily the worst boss ever.
There it goes.
Oh, I hate this guy. He jumped right at the wrong time. You think he planned that? Hold on. It's not, it is a boss. It's a mini boss. For sure it's a mini boss. What are you talking about? Fire and Frost. All right, so let's... What can I do here? That thing. He belly flopped me. I should be dead.
Next idea.
It worked. I started him on fire. No, doggone. He really likes to jump. I mean, he's a frog. I hate him so much. Jeepers creepers. Those bosses are freaking hard. All right. Sega? Sega. Where are you? Come back here. Delicious tech and nutrients. High in essential vitamins and nutrients. I am holding it.
One down. Now for the other generator.
All right, that sucked. All part of this complete breakfast, as they used to say back in my day. All right, those guys suck. We have to go all the way over there, eh? Neat. I wonder if I can get there and not fight that guy. I probably have to fight that guy.
Been spotted.
Okay. He's up there and I gotta get up there. Is there anything I can climb? Ancient compartment? That's not an ancient compartment, that's a trunk. I wonder what's in the trunk. A watch and a ring. Whippy dippy. I don't think I'm gonna get away with fighting these guys, or not fighting these guys. At least they give me somewhere to climb. That's something. Yeah, figures. Okay, sorry everybody. I managed to make everything worse.
Okay, again.
What a jerk. Shake it off? I'm poisoned and I got squished. Holy, that's annoying. This guy sucks so bad. I fell down so hard the music stopped. I need to not be on this ledge. Oh, wow. Can you please shut up? frustrating. Wow. It's a good thing I'm not playing this on any kind of difficulty. I would be dead.
There.
Times a million. Holy moly. Hey, Funky Stick Man. This is legitimately... That was hard. And I'm playing on easy mode. It was annoying. Like, if I was actually playing on hard mode, that thing would have utterly decimated me. Like, it would have rickety wrecked me.
Save the extra stock for later.
Oh, am I all out of... Nope. I need berries, man. More berries. Why am I getting 2 shards? That's so dumb.
Vega?
Yeah, on it.
Nice.
All right, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be gone now.
Yes.
I hope my people are in there.
That was so crazy, man. Wonder how many berries I can get along the way. Like, how many do I need? If I keep gathering berries, I have to keep doing it until it says we're sending it to your stash. Like, wow, I ate a lot of berries. And haven't gone to the bathroom once, you know? I know that traditionally speaking in these stories, like, there's no bathroom breaks for anybody. I get that. But, you know, this is a lot of berries to haven't gone to the bathroom for 2 weeks.
You know, the last time I saw my sister, I was relieved she was leaving for a scouting mission. I guess I wanted a break from her.
I get it. Things aren't always easy with my sister either.
Aw.
You said you were an outcast.
I only met her recently. It's a
She goes during the loading
It's a long
screens.
story.
All right, I'll take that as canon.
Surprises, huh?
Just a quick poop in the woods, real fast one.
I'm sure your sister would be glad to see you.
I don't know. But it's nice of you to say. Hey. It worked! Barrier's gone!
Yay! Hopefully nothing bad will happen. From here on in, it's smooth sailing. We can even leave our guard down. Don't worry about it. We're all
Looks like
safe
this place
now.
still has some power.
Generators must have just been for the shield.
She's wearing brown. Nobody will notice. That is a lot of fabric to have to deal with in the woods over the course of a loading screen. Hey guys, how you doing? How's tricks? Hey.
And another mural.
Yeah. Why are they all just waiting?
Let's find
Yeah,
out.
why y'all just waiting? You nerds.
Seika, have you come to join us?
Full string like
Join you.
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How
That's
did you
racist.
get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually, after we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right. You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us.
She has. That is
We
true
tried to
quiz.
hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them.
Plus, she's
so
super
I
regular.
just-
It's only berries. She only eats
You
berries.
should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told
like
us
Kim
how to lower the
Jong-un.
barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth
Okay, well,
really
that's just
needed
science.
a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall.
Yeah,
until they
yeah,
prove they're devoted. Just like everyone else.
What do you want to see my tattoo?
And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all
I
means.
don't care.
Don't mind him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light.
I have 2 pieces of stew. Like, if you look here, I have one stew. I could eat a stew right now if I wanted to. That's it. 1 bowl of stew held in a pumpkin somewhere among my cloths. But other than that, I got nothing but berries. A single stew. That's it. I should actually have the stew ready to go. Just in case, you know, I need stew power.
That was close. I can't believe my people are here willingly. And they answer to Zeth.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy.
Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him.
Doing.
Hologram of Londra.
Welcome, my chosen.
Welcome,
You've
my
wandered,
chosen.
you have suffered, but you are lost no more.
Oh, I can't hurt him.
For I have found you, and I offer you
Yes.
what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Oh, goody. Shall we go into the new world? It's got a big red line. Okay, we're good.
Oh, that's a lot of Londra.
That is
So
fantastic,
he wants us to embrace his light.
said the live streamer
Literally.
who sticks his face on his YouTube channel and his ads. And yeah, no, this is what we try not to do. We're trying to find that balance, right? Between this and just like letting you know who we are. It's hard. It's not easy. This is easy, man. You could all easily become this. Dear leader, yes.
I'd like
No,
you
no,
to
no,
meet
no,
some
no,
old
no, no,
friends of
leader.
mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face. But not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my
What a story.
Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award.
Okay.
And it ended up being the best night of my life.
Was that the story?
I guess Londra's
This
used
is-
to people worshipping him.
This is what you kept for posterity for all eternity? Was a story about a guy who threw a drink in your face, but the party went on? You have a shallow life, my friend. A very shallow life.
Look, Aloy.
No.
This one is just... I have no words.
Londra makes
True.
quite an impression.
What it'll be like on his new world.
Okay. Well, you know what? I don't know what to
This
do
guy again.
with any of this jazz. What's your deal?
Come, sit with me.
Okay. Tell me
I'd like
things.
to tell you a story.
You would. Good. Lovely.
Once,
Is it about you?
I had a home on this world.
Oh, a lot of your stories start with I.
View of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then
I was a poor mountaineer, barely
time of ashes
kept my family
came.
fed. Then one day,
While the heavens offered
while
an
shooting
escape,
at some food,
only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone.
Sam Witwer.
Which is why I am so
dat?
glad to have met you.
Recognize the name, but I don't know who.
You and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
Oh, goody. Gross. How about no?
I'd rather
Boing.
sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him.
Hello.
Well,
Can I
there's
go in?
Our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now.
Quick, run
The
in.
time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in
Oh,
a
he
cycle
was
of destruction.
Superman in
Soon
Smallville.
we'll have a new
Right?
world.
It's quite a promise.
And now that you've proved your
Oh, no, he was like the dark haired, whatever.
You're
Yeah.
ready for
He was
what
Lex, I
comes
think.
next. Zeth will lead you.
Oh,
here
is he?
as
Fantastic.
soon
How's
as
he doing?
returns.
Are you there? Are you like are you on the phone? Or are you going to see him?
Wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Well, I hope he's doing well. I know you said it was like a normal procedure, but you know, there's always a little anxiety.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of laundry devotion test.
But who knows how long
That's
we
good.
have before this Zeth guy gets back.
Praise God.
There's gotta
Yay.
be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Don't think the words were in those Laundra holograms we watched.
They might help with talking to the others. Maybe we can convince them to give us a hand.
I think there was one over here that I'm supposed to talk to. Yeah, right here.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I think the Ascension's going to be like Logan's Run, where you all sit in a room and then the blender turns on and turns you into food.
What's in the Ascension Hall?
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
What lies ahead?
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is, exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
Walter.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking.
Like literally.
The moment Walter first
The air
appeared
sucks
before
out of the
boat,
room.
But better. Prove your devotion. And you'll see.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Look, Kiral, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter-killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light.
Agreed.
Perhaps even with a helping hand.
Yep.
Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
Yeah. Where's the lie? What? What? All right, we're obviously devoted initiates in your weirdo cult. Please tell us your cult secret so we can serve you more quickly. Well, also please, if you could just fast forward us on this plan of salvation, that would be lovely, because we just don't want to do like the all that other cult stuff. We just want to go straight to the salvation. That would be great.
He thought he had eternity when he traveled the heavens.
No, that's not right.
Oops.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Not really, no.
Maybe we should continue our studies.
I was close.
Yes. Maybe you should.
Are you going to kick us out? Ah, man.
Well, that could have gone better.
Let's try again.
My dad should be willing to help us again.
I bet you will.
Maybe we should study up.
You two again. If you think I'll just give you the words of attainment...
What if we just wanted to ask something else?
Like, what are the words of attainment?
What do you want to know?
All right, I got to do a thing.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should
Crud.
get back to learning about Walter.
DLC
Yes.
not as fun as game.
Of course.
They're clearly stretching
Good
this
luck
sucker
with your
out.
Studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
Well, you won't tell me the words, so maybe you won't. I could die. Unascended.
No purpose, but look at me now, chosen by Walter himself.
Oh, there's a little question mark over here. Let's go talk to this person. Woohoo! Hi.
I'll get us a drink.
You can tell us
In the
all the words
meantime,
that aren't the words of
remember what
attainment.
Walter said about embracing.
I'm gonna give you a list of 1,000 words. You cross off the ones that aren't the words of attainment.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
I don't know.
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the typhoon, the shipwreck. And soon, the Ascension, I guess.
Your doubts.
Seems like most of the clan are more than happy to follow Londra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to believe. I mean, everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness. Like maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong.
Poor dude in the corner's got the
Then I
nods.
remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Zeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the Empire's.
Okay.
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you
I know,
end up
right?
here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to the main.
It's because they didn't give an update to the DLC.
We were lost and starving.
It did this when I first downloaded it, when it first got released, but then they fixed it. They patched it. But apparently not here.
From the wilds to tell us we've been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
Yeah. Yep. And then all the guys are like, and we were all married, but he took our wives.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Zeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling
that's no good.
A friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or compliance.
Okay, are we good?
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Wander is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
Yes.
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
Loyalty.
It's about their dedication to him, right?
That's right.
I did the thing right.
See? It'll be okay.
I don't know. Maybe this is a bad idea.
Look, whatever Laundra wants with your people, it's not good. Everyone here, including your friend, are in danger. But you can help us stop him.
Okay. Repeat this to Brennick.
Pretty, oh so pretty, I feel pretty and witty and bright.
Thanks, Otosu. You've been a big help.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Doing. And doing.
Well, we got
I am now
words
pretty.
of attainment. Rennick should let us into the Ascension Hall now.
Blah, blah, blah. It's been 5 minutes. We are now fully immersed in your culture and religion. We know everything there is to know about it, and please let us ascend. Oop, what was that? Valuables. Pardon me.
All this Laundra. All this ego.
It's a lot.
Okay, let's go. Woo! Hey there. How you doing?
Back again, I see.
I am back.
It's a shame you can't punch a hologram.
Oh, what? I did. I talked to him.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Great.
Only through devotion. May I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, it is memorizing a whole sentence, so...
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
That's all it took. That's like the easiest Awana ever.
I don't know how much more
Here's a
Laundra
badge,
I can take.
and your Awana trophy.
Let's see what he's really up to.
Pretty. Where's your umlaut didgeridoo wankle rotary? Telescopic pericope.
They didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes. Awana is
The Ascension Hall better have answers.
Really
That's
interesting. It's cool. I did a whole like 9-hour video on it one time.
There was something different in Nova's tone today. The slightest edge of recalcitrance.
Not recalcitrance.
Tweaking her settings brought her back in
No,
line.
we're like, I don't know, 2 or 3.
I'll run a full diagnostic just to be sure.
Recalcitrance. Whoop. I don't even know what that means. But calcium is hard. And if she was being recalcitrated, that means she's probably becoming harder to deal with. That's my guess.
An elevator.
Or she likes milk.
Let's see where it leads.
Can I swim? Nope. It's very much a hallway. Sounds right. Yep.
Hunch is really
I was right.
the suspense. Must be quite a spectacle up there. Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend. I'm just
How?
building a spaceship, all right.
With rockets?
Take a closer look.
Woo, neat. But first,
The clouds.
I need to get this thing.
They're not real. It's
Mm,
all an illusion.
correct. Everything here is dumb and evil. And fake. I don't think I can go anywhere. We'll just go this way. It is... Hey. Can I jump? Whee! Why'd they leave all this stuff lying around? You'd think they would. And how do the berries stay fresh? These magic berries are pretty cool.
Focus. What's that sound? It's a warning, I think. For radiation. Something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
But don't lick the walls.
Tell me what you find.
Pretty. Should I just jump in there? Nope. Can I jump over here? Nope. What do you want from me, game? Teach me your ways, game. Show me the path. Bring me to the snozberries. These walls do not taste like snozberries. I promise. I promise. Not that I've ever had a snozberry, so what would I know? All right. I gotta scan it. I bet with my focus. That's weep. Cryogenic storage unit with life support functionality.
The rocket.
Nuclear
Source
thermal
radiation.
rocket.
That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype at his headquarters.
Equipped with nuclear reactor.
It must be how I'll get the lift he needs.
Shielding is insufficient. Oh, he needs more shielding. Otherwise, he's gonna get like messed up. Apparently, the next step is not to talk to her. What do you want from me? Oh, hello.
Just got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship.
Okay. Anything else in there? Then post a scan? I don't think so. It all seems very safe and sound. Ow. It still wants me over there. But why? Is there something else purplish? Oh, look at all the purple. Supply chest, supply chest, supply chest. What's that? Generator control node. All right, let's control the generator node, I suppose. I can't get in there. A lot of things lying around, but none of them are helpful. Generator control node. And it's not going to open. Yeah, I can't access it yet. Yeah, so obviously that's not it. Because I don't understand what to do now. What should I scan? I already scanned the thing. I can't jump in. Can't yell at it. Should I shoot at it? Toing. Nope, that ain't it. Toing. That ain't it. I guess the solution isn't to shoot things all the time. Can anybody think of what to do? I did. It says scan the spaceship. I did scan the spaceship. Scan. Scan.
Storage. For Londra's followers?
Oh.
That can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? Okay, I've seen enough.
Okay, good.
I don't like that look. What did you find?
MSP. Like a ton of it.
The Horus.
Must squish
It has
people.
A special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Londra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Londra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic
Booster.
as it gets.
Booster.
If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die.
Yep.
There's still something I don't get. Why would Londra do all of this just to get off this world?
Well, there's a monster coming who's gonna eat your face.
You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister. I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be.
What?
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Eh?
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Yeah? What?
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow.
Boss fight?
Time to put you down.
Okay.
Never seen a cannon like that
You're
before.
short and your mother dresses you
Wanted to
funny.
give him a new toy.
Many suckers packed.
How do we even get out of here?
Mostly space.
Zeth's got this whole place on lockdown. But maybe there's
Something.
a way to shut it off.
Oh, there is. Oh, I'm good. I'm doing the thing. I don't know. Where am I going?
Stop!
What's your deal?
It doesn't have to be this way!
How? Hello. Goodbye. Oh, hi. Goodbye.
Move it now!
Hello. Goodbye.
Hallelujah. It might lift the lockdown.
Ellie, I'm doing it, something.
Not just starting.
Leave me alone. I'm doing things you can't understand. It's science. You know what? Forget it. I ain't messing with you guys. We're just gonna do the boomsticks.
Covering fire now!
Please stop that.
Back off then.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Okay, better.
You're a disgrace to the quest.
Where's your big dumb head? There it is. Cool, get in there. Neat.
It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
I gotta find a node. Pardon me.
These guys don't let up.
Ow. Hello.
Yeah, I can fight. Run, little Seika! Get her attention! There are many more!
Boomsticks are fun. Yeah, I give them 10 out of 10.
Got it.
You know what to do. Berries. Give me berries. Whoop. Are you berries? If so, give me the berries. Yay, berries. Hello. Pardon me. I think it's this way. We'll see. I killed almost everybody, so it's not like they have a whole lot of people to stop me. Are you...
It's not gonna budge with the lockdown.
Crud? Come on in. Come say hi. Oh, that's my friend. I almost shot you in the butt.
Shame I won't get to crush you myself, Seika!
Just you wait, Dad.
I sure like those arrows.
Come on. Shake it off.
Really?
You've delayed the inevitable! You know firing! Soldiers, keep attacking!
Cool. Oh, hi there, soldiers. How you doing? Whoop. Hello. What are you?
Give them support!
Please stop doing that. Pretty please. If you could just not for a second. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Hold on. I think I can do this. If I go like this. Oh, maybe it's the normal one.
That shield's blocking my shots.
A futile attempt!
Impaling and exploding isn't all that effective against people. It is. They explode real good. Okay. Hello.
Fear is understandable.
Hello.
Aloy! We can't hurt him yet!
Okay.
Worthless.
That is a very appropriate meme right now. We good? Anybody else want some? Oh, you do want some. We good?
Come on, face me.
Can I kill you yet? Can I? I don't know. Okay, hold on. I gotta get to your platform. Just give me a sec.
I can't shoot past that shield.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to get there, though. Hey, look at all my health now.
I knew some of those Marines. They didn't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Probably the drugs.
Quit stalling.
No. There's stuff to pick up, man. I'm a collector. I'm here for the swag. Here we go.
Come on out, Zeth. Let's get this done.
I'll enjoy crushing you both.
Nice to meet you too.
Owie, what was that? Is it gonna blow up my butt? I hope not. Holy macaroni, is that like a target on my butt? Because if so, that sucks. Wow!
Bones, music to my ears. I love this thing.
You know what? I have an idea. Critical boost. Let's go. With the power of friendship.
Shut up already!
You are a waste of my time.
That's a good helmet he's got there.
I am the hand of Walter!
One more. Show me your face.
Walter!
Can't give in now.
Here it comes. Stop. Whoa, he's not dead. You know what? Fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Back in the fight! You've got some heavy hitting.
I do, actually. I hit him with sticks on his face. I'm Aloy, the chosen one. I'll be taking that fancy gun now.
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
To the puree machine.
He takes the devoted.
They've been frapped.
Park on the southern peninsula.
A park? That
But
sounds
you'll
fun.
never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over.
But Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves.
The end.
I don't understand.
You were duped, my friend.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark.
Because you're dumb.
Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
No, it's not true. I'm gonna tell my mom.
His world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Right? Oh, look at those tassels.
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world
angry
that
brain.
Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
Big red ball.
It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
You wanted to know. You're the one pestering me. Sega.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him
Stuff.
something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was bad. That was really bad. Seika, she seemed so
Oh, gimme.
lost.
Gimme.
I feel like that too.
Give me that. Give me the
Fix this.
golden gun. Stop
For
being
now,
all
we better
soliloquy-ish
look at
and
that scene of
get the
Quen.
gun. Oh, yay!
Find this in my stash later. I think I can turn this into something I can use.
Oh, really?
There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too.
She asked to be told? Yeah. She just said. Dude, I have a new weapon in my inventory. Spectre Gauntlet, most powerful and flexible weapon. Shard Barrage. Who cares? I don't want to read it anymore. Gimme! Where's it? You get to be put places. Equip. What don't I use anymore? Probably that one? That's like normal. Hold on, I don't even remember what they do. So, no, calm down, Aloy. That's my boomstick. These things are helpful. Those are precision arrows. Those are super shoot your face off arrows. And those are acid arrows. I think I could probably lose the top one. Probably. Are you guys doing a unicycle fight? I admire that. Let's switch this up. Let's just switch this up. We'll put it up at the top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Whoa! Look, it's cool looking. Oh, that's fun. What's that again? Ransom serenaded. There's 15 on each side. There should be 15 different random ones for each side, which if you permutate and combinate that, I don't know what it means. Whoa, 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 that was close. I literally almost jumped. That would have been inconvenient. I think I brought 100 pounds of wire.
Just worse than the other Zeniths. Willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her.
Can I just go up there? That looks like I should go up there. Alright, fine, whatever. 225 combinations and I'm centering. Right? I know, that's why I'm thinking it feels like it could be broken.
Guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here.
And yet they didn't leave.
That Laundra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
What? I'm working my way out for kicks and giggles. Just because it's such a pretty game. I thought maybe there might be something to see on the way out.
Everyone, please, remain calm.
Remain calm. The Messiah is a jerk.
It seems like
which
Quinn
kind of
has some
sucks.
Thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay.
Seika. Yay. Yeah, it definitely has control like vibes. I think I can shoot. I want to shoot something. Hey, a bird. Nice. I can finally get the last little jaunt of this thing. Nice. Let's go. That's a big loud noise. You. Can I get the most of you? Why not? How about you? Ah, I used them all up. Oh well. You. That's not an evil laugh. You're an evil laugh. They see me rolling. Is there really nothing to kill? Except this guy? Gotcha. You'll never bother anyone ever again. Though there are things that are randomly generated, some it may seem to human patterns emerge. I mean, yeah, and well, that's good, because they probably do. Am I allowed to just take this now? How did she get home? Was that like a thing that went in the... It went in the water. Or in the sand. Grab skiff. Release skiff. Grab skiff. I don't know. Oh, I can't get there? What? I'm supposed to take the skiff.
It's sticking. Oh, damn this heat.
Drive skiff.
Let's see.
Brum, 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 brum. Let's go. Yay. When I was in college, it generated shell script for paper, rock, scissors, lizard, Spock. Yeah. Computer could choose any at random, but it always seemed the computer liked to choose Spock. Well, of course it did. Who wouldn't? What are you going to choose, lizard? Sometimes, though, random and isn't random with computers. Actually, a lot of time random isn't random because when it seeks to actually random something, it has to get that somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it can just. Oh wow. It just comes up. It starts somewhere, so it could be your time. It could start with your like whatever's on your computer. What is happening? All right, now I know what to do. Aloy doesn't know what she's doing with his boat, which is why patterns end up emerging. Like if you actually look at the like random music, like whatever, when they do music shuffle, it's not really a shuffle. Like it's not truly random. It's actually quite, you know, deliberately chosen kind of thing. Nah. Much as I want to kill things. I can climb these things? Could I really? Wow. It's the only thing in the game I can climb, and I just don't want to. Neat. I can swim? Like there's stuff to swim? That's kind of fun. How's Donnie today? I ordered Uber Eats for the first time in my entire life, and was thinking about you when the tip button came up. I'm like, you know, like, because normally it's like, man, I'm paying enough for the food. Tipping 15% is crazy. Oh no! How did it not work? I'm sorry, it should have worked. Trigger fire is the worst. I'm gonna have to remove it. Today's lazy day, good for you, man. Nothing wrong with chilling.
Might be getting too close to the tower. Better steer clear.
Okay. Look at that thing. Uh-oh. There it is. Owie! That hurt.
I better get out of here.
I am out of here. I'm out! Oh, I died! Don't always work the way people think. What's more likely is that you get flip a coin, you get 10 times you get tails, head, hit. Yeah. They're equally likely. I guess that's kind of, yeah, that's true, right? Yeah, the random stuff doesn't random real good. If you've unlocked more than one weapon, you can, okay, I don't even care. Let me go. I want to play. Where am I now? No! What? Ah! What? They're gonna make me walk the whole way. That's no good. Really? I did. I fell out of a boat and died. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna face the correct way. All right. We'll just go that way. For a long, long, long way. Eat more berries. That would have been a good idea. Yeah, we'll definitely float the entire way. Not a big deal. See if I can get a boost. Give me a boost, give me a boost, give me a boost. Ah, man. Whee! I think it's cool that we can swim the whole way. That's just fun. Although I'm done now. I'm done for today. That is more than enough from me. I have spoken my piece. I have said my bit. I have done weird things, done fun things, and now I have to stop. I was thinking about you heading over to visit Dad. Have a good one. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Say hi to him for me. Hope he's well. I'm gonna go say hey to we're gonna drop some in. So tomorrow is yeah, or else. Ransom means or else. So we're gonna jump into someone else's stream. Come say hi. Exclamation point sub raid or exclamation point raid, and you'll be able to get a copy and paste that thing, and you can put it in their chat to be a little bit more exciting. I'm gonna find someone we can go say hi to. Tomorrow is Thursday. Before I leave, remember, come join the Discord, man. Enjoy your get a good community online, and it is a great community over there. I don't know. Anti-Force is on. Let's go say hey. He's a good guy. ANTI XP. He started his whole thing all over again. He was doing a whole big thing, decided to not do that anymore, and now he's doing a private thing. Like I'm sure it was really hard to do. But let's go say hey. If you haven't met this guy yet, he's a nice guy. Really nice guy. Hey Augie, good to see you, man. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll see you tomorrow.